happy.
All right.
Just
Hey, Switch. This is we're live. Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
yo.
Please excuse the glasses today. A little migraine, and this is going to help me deal with my intense lighting of the studio, so that we can see everything, so it's not overly dark. But at any rate, welcome. Get ready to support Tuesday with those channel points. Give them the inspiration. Give them those treasure boosts. Because today will be a day. It'll be a night. So we are excited to continue, and we're going to be introducing a new character, new player today. But back on Tuesdays, officially now in the main campaign, is Kellen. We're
Yes,
very
sir.
excited to see all that happen.
Thanks for having me back, guys. I'm excited.
It's good. And I was personally hoping for a return of Zook, but it's a different character, and it's okay. It's
Oh.
okay. I love Zook.
I should have done that. Oh,
I'm gonna love the new one. You're like, wait a minute, I forgot about that guy. But at any rate, so now I think that is the main deal. And I did want to say, like, shows, I really love that shirt. I'm pretty sure Zadash is too copyrighted for me to use in a shirt.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I was like, because they actually put out an announcement recently, kind of going, "Hey fans, we love you, but we need y'all to back off." Kind of.
Yeah.
But-
I'll take the emoji out of your name. Sorry, I did it as a prank, but I'm gonna take it out because it's a little big.
I like all the night, so I have to try and meet out.
Oh, did you put that in my thing?
Calling me out, sir.
Oh,
So
man.
easy. So what happens when you give shares? Okay, let's play some D&D. It's it's a little weird today. But yeah, we're gonna get ready to play here, and we have Lukash just having a little bit of a visit from an old friend and old employer. Made a few deals, and we have our crew here up in their rooms at the Vogue Rogue, just deciding what their next thing is, where their plan for the next day will truly commence. They've done a lot of recon work. They are understanding the goals. They understand how the underground tunnels work. They understand more how the rings of plants that make arcane invocations around their target seem to function. They've even gotten hints as to the true identity of the person who seems to be in charge of the organization known as the Old Breeze, one that seeks to maintain the status quo of Nicodranus, to keep the refugees from Zadash out, and the vacation and beautiful feel of their city intact, regardless of what's going on in the outside world. So, we're coming back. So, Lukash, what would you like to be doing?
We're all in our room, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna be just a little bit off from everyone else. Just taking stock of everything that I have on my person. I've set my the dispelling stone that we got from Lady Vex with the rest of the group, and I'm slowly just going through my head and just assigning random things to names out of all my equipment, just keeping to myself.
Gotcha. All right. Well, the rest of you preparing tonight?
We're going tonight, correct?
We gotta have a rest.
Yeah.
That's what I was hoping because I
Yeah.
have like 0 spell slots. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in preparation for tomorrow being like D-Day.
I think
So,
so, yeah.
Lulu, I guess, is just going to like go around and like check in with everybody and see if anybody's hungry, and wants her to grab food or anything, and then I'll go downstairs and get us something to eat.
Yeah, I think. Who went to go see the wizard that learned about the Rakshasa?
That was me and Nilumia.
You and Ilumia. Okay. So, what did we learn specifically from them? That
The fact that we know it's a Rakshasa that we learned, that was like the biggest point. We also learned. Was there anything else, Matt, that we learned from her, from the wizard about the Rakshasa? I feel like we kind of knew already about it. We just didn't know what it was, and he just kind of told us.
Yeah, he I'd say only a piece. He just said that they tend to be very it takes very strong spells to affect them.
right. Okay. So I guess Azok is just going to kind of just sit there, and while everyone's thinking of a plan to just kind of contemplate what to bring in for spells wise. And I think, what really is the general plan? Are we actually going to attempt to do the infiltration of the mansion, or are we going to do something else? Are we going to try and like lure them out to us, or how are we feeling?
Can Keen history check to see what he knows about Rakshasas?
Sure.
Guidance. Oh,
I think it was late. That's all.
Yeah.
What do you got, Keen?
14.
Sorry, I'm having a time hearing you.
14.
14.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
You do know that they tend to be extremely vindictive creatures. But generally are about taking kind of a piece of corruption and maximizing to its fullest in people. They have kind of a tiger or a lion, usually like kind of a tiger form, and their hands are reversed in their orientation as to normal humans.
Bullshit. I guess I'm just mentally preparing to be in the front, because I see that the magic's not going to be that useful, so Keen's just chilling, talking with Kavari, telling her she's probably not going to come with me this time.
Yeah, I think it sounds like this is going to be more of a straight up fight. I mean, Nilumia and I do have some pretty kick-ass spells, but there'd be like, that's like one and done kind of stuff. Yeah. I think
sorry, go ahead.
yeah. If anything, I guess more what Azog is gonna probably do if we're gonna start a fight with the Rakshasa is just gonna be a lot of buffing whoever's gonna be up front, because they're gonna be the most damage dealing individuals in this fight.
The what about, yeah, so what they wanted from us was the coffee shop.
Mhm.
what do you think about? What do you all think about using it as the lure? 'Cause
Absolutely.
I'm not really excited about going on their turf. But if we could bring them to us, I'm not going to say it gives us an advantage. It just maybe flattens the curve.
Absolutely.
We've all seen how fighting on the enemy's turf goes with us. So if we can get them into somewhere we control, you guys control, that'll try to even the playing field.
It's going to be the coffee shop is bait, and it's definitely what we think is going to be that one dude in particular that we think it's the Rakshasa, which I'm just going back to my
Salazar?
notes. Salazar. Thank you. Guess we just call him, and if we see him, have him come in, and we spring a trap.
Do you think that'll work?
I mean, I'm not comfortable. I'm not going to be comfortable casting spells. They're going to immediately be dispelled in that mansion. It's going to be tough. Oh gosh, you got a gun though, so you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nope. Probably not going to be okay. There's a couple things that I gotta catch you guys up on. Fuck. At this point, you see, I've taken off the breastplate, the amulet, and I put the both the short swords down, all in front of me, and I'm just taking off the wrist launcher and. Since this afternoon, I'm trying to plan on how I tell you guys everything that I just learned today. Marbro, what's the name that we don't say? Like around me?
You mean to say it?
Say it.
I get a staff ready.
Vecna.
Entangle.
I don't move.
I don't have entangle. I just forgot that.
Yeah, it's not Vecna who's in my head. I can say his name now. There is someone still in there. I just can't say his name. I don't know. I don't think I can tell you quite anything about it, but about him. But he knows all of us very well at this point. He's been with us since temple outside of the village.
Yeah, Azog's very confused. Like, if
Yeah.
you can't say his name,
Azlok, this is Azlok, Marbro, Lulu, this is before your time. Only really Keen and Nylumia can infer who I'm alluding to. Not saying her name, dickwad. But it is someone very important in the world as we know it. Old friend.
okay, so you know him.
Yeah, we know him.
How does-
I'm
how does
still
it-
trying to figure out how to say it.
How does this change the plan?
Not this plan that we're working on. Well, could I don't know. I was given an offer to die tonight at midnight up on the roof
Gods.
because since that night in the Blight Shore when I attacked all of you, I knew I wasn't my own person anymore. And that has just been slowly encroaching in the back of my mind that I'm possibly eventually just going to become a puppet to whoever's controlling me. And now I know who's controlling me. And maybe I can say they are someone on our radar. Always on our radar. Have been on our radar since before I died and came back. But when we inevitably go against him, there's no saying that I'll be an ally or a hindrance in that fight. And he always knows what's going on around me. He can see everything. He's in this room right now, but not really, just in my head. He sees everything we're doing. I'm actually going to try something real quick. I see him in the room right now, right? I see Az.
He's standing there.
I'm gonna reach back in my backpack and pull out the skull that the lady gave me on the side of the road back in your house.
Mm-hmm.
Just hold on to that. Do I still see him?
You see him, yeah.
This doesn't get rid of him.
And you
There's
watch as Lokash's kind of like mouth turns a little bit and a different voice comes out. No, but it certainly eliminates my direct control. Even this is quite taxing.
Oh, hi. What? Who? Guys?
Pocket sand.
Do I have control over my vocal faculties once more?
Yeah.
See? That's what I'm working with. And I can't hold on to this thing forever. It gets kind of hard to hold something when you use a big gun.
Nylima's gonna ask, so what are you gonna do about it?
I genuinely have no clue. I'm not good with magic. The shit I can do, that's just, I don't even know what.
We have a plan. Wasn't it a long-term goal to get to one of these touchstones and, I guess, fix whatever happened to you at that temple way back when?
See, I tried going directly to a temple here today. They're not gonna even come near me. It kind of feels like the gods are actually kind of afraid of him. Sounds weird for a god to be afraid of someone not really like them, but also kind of. I don't know if he's God at this point or not. It's all still really confusing. Everything's all still really confusing.
Azok is gonna probably say something, but he's gonna wait until everyone else starts talking.
Do we feel that anybody knows that, like, we stay here? You know what I mean? Like, do we feel like this place is, like, safe? Because I know that, like, we're being spied on at all times, but, like, does anybody, like, could I make this place a sanctuary?
I mean, if you have certain magical protections, you could potentially do that.
Okay. So I'm just, like, thinking just about, like, tomorrow, what my goals are. And I think I'm going to attempt to make this place somewhere we could recall to.
Okay,
That
so
makes
that
sense.
usually has to be like a holy place.
Okay.
If Lulu's weren't worried about this being a secure place to speak, at least, Naomi will take the 10 minutes to do Rary's telepathic bond, so at least no one can hear us talking about it. At least
Okay.
the one around.
Do I still see him in here? With the Sanctum up?
Oh, Sanctum was cast?
No,
that-
I didn't.
that
I
is
didn't
Sanctum.
cast it.
Nalumi didn't cast it?
No, it's
Okay.
Rary's telepathic bond. It's
Oh,
just a-
that's still up in here. If we talk that way, I can guarantee if you can hear that either.
Okay. Well, regardless of anything, like, we can still sleep on it and decide exactly what we're going to do tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't think that has changed, Lokash. I think that
But-
could be a problem for another day. I think we can at least be capable in helping Marlborough's friend in defeating this old Breeze situation. If you think that's what happening today is compromising that, I don't know how to help you, bro. Whether it's just a matter of us being in danger, again, we've talked about this back at the bar. We're pretty capable. We can look out for each other and ourselves. Hang on, I went out. Sorry.
No, I hear you.
I'm not going to push you to do anything you don't want to do, but you just think about what is best. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll keep thinking about it.
You'll have the right answer, buddy. I know you will.
Does Keaton say anything, or Marlboro? Or...
Just keeping a closer eye now on Lokash and just, you know.
Keen's just
You've gotten this far. Keep going.
just another day. The identity just changed, buddy. We'll be all right. And don't worry, you're not killing me off, so you might kill Marlboro. Who knows?
Hadn't yet.
See who gets knocked off first. And the king's gonna shake his vessel because it's nighttime before the dawn. and he's gonna call for a superior healing potion, and he'll just have it ready for the next day.
Okay.
Um.
All right. In that case, you get a voice in your head, Keen. Sorry, Usa here. I realized after you left that I might know someone who we can say is on a path of redemption. Mind if I send them by?
As long as he knows what he's getting into, we're here. We can use the help for tomorrow.
Alright. In that case, I'd say about 20 minutes or so go by and you all hear a knock at your door.
Somebody get the door.
Hi,
I'll
Lumia
just
will-
walk over and open it. Hello? Who are you?
He's good. He's good. Bring him in. Bring him in.
Matt, am I good to describe my character?
go for it.
Okay, so you see in front of you Lulu, 6'2", 210, all muscle, just an absolute beautiful specimen of a human. Just the man is dripping with beauty and honestly with grace. He carries himself he's just beautiful, just stunning. Quick to flash a smile, and he goes, I hear that you guys are the ones that took care of those things down in the sewers. The monsters that had other things in them. Is that true?
Yeah,
Couple
what's it
times.
to ya? And I'll poke you with my staff.
I don't know what Lulu or Marlboro look like. Or Azok. Can I get a description at least of those three?
Oh, Lulu is a halfling. She's like 2.5 feet tall, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty.
No,
that's pretty
she's
small.
2'5", a little bit less than 2.5 feet.
That's almost
And she's like, she looks like very childlike. I feel like she would be mistaken for a child if people hadn't seen like halflings a lot. And she has like long silvery hair. And her skin glows like starlight. So she's just like a feisty little shithead.
Love it.
As a juxtaposed to how a specimen you are, Kellen, Azok is like just a dirty, grungy looking half-orc. Dark red skin, this weirdly blue, like pale, not pale blue, but like dark blue hair that's put up in a ponytail in the back. He's got like sores and black veins across his face and body. And he's just wearing this kind of raggedy cape that has like a hood that is made of like different like vermin pelts and like bug pieces, and he's just got this like one staff that is just like I'm trying to remember how Matt described it, but I'm just imagining it's just like this like obsidian staff with like this like shining crack that goes from like the top to the center that is sparks just a little bit. And other than that, just like some nice rotting like hide armor, and is just like standing there looking pretty tired but also like untrusting. Just
So Marlboro's about 6 foot tall. He's a half elf. Tanned. Very stoic expression. Very, very muscular. No fat. He's not beefy muscular like humans. I mean, he is. 0% body fat.
Sinew.
And just, dressed in some lightweight clothing, and he has a very large sword
Nice.
in his
Gym
hand.
bros. I love it. Magnum kind of scrunches down, putting his hands on his knees so he's about at Lulu's height. He goes, those three were my friends, and I lost them a couple days ago. And it seems that you've helped redeem them, at least pull them out of that torture that they were in. So I owe you a debt, and I'm one to pay my debts. I hear you guys are off on a little adventure here.
Yeah, we're killing tiger fiends.
Fiends.
Yeah, he's all right, I guess. And I'll walk away so that you can kind of walk into the room without stepping on me.
Magnum heads straight to Marlborough. Kind of sizes him up. All right. Yeah, fiends they're tricky. I've taken care of a few, but just nothing too crazy. What are we up against? Tiger fiends? Never heard of them.
I don't know. I like to call him that. He knows what he's talking about, though.
Yeah, they're Rakshasas.
Oh,
Look,
man.
we'll take any payment we can take now, and if you want to risk your life for us, put my hand out.
And I take it.
It's the Rosgard.
Happy to join you for now. I'll do my best to make it up to you. Thank you for helping me with my friends.
I want you to remember how happy you are right now, Magnum, because I'm going to ask you tomorrow how you're feeling. Again.
Well, I love getting checked in on, buddy. That's great. Give you a
We're
slap
gonna
on
do
the
it.
back.
All right.
As Doug also seeing the innocence that is the new guy, and I'm like, oh, that doesn't last that long.
The tradition is that my new characters die on the first session, right, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Only Kellen.
Reassure us. How many hit points do you have?
Not much.
Oh no.
No, I'm good. I got 104 hit points.
There we go.
Glad to have the extra.
All right.
Yeah, Marlborough, you've been taking care of these people, it looks like.
They give as good as they get. So yeah,
All right.
we're a good team.
Well, I'm
So-
excited to draw some blood with you. It'll be fun. These Rakshasa, they bleed, right?
I don't know.
From what Keen's telling us, not that often.
Well, if they bleed at all, then they can die. So we'll be fine.
All right. Well, nothing's a better audition than facing. I don't know, man.
Devil.
I'm still calling them tiger fiends. But all right. Good night. If we're all done with the planning, because I still don't know what we're doing. Are we gonna start? Are we gonna go with Azok's actually in character blanking on what we're doing?
Yeah, so do you have the kind of go in and infiltrate plan, or you have the try to get them out to have coffee with you plan?
Feel like we need to butter that second option up a little more.
I feel like going in, because they're gonna know what our intentions are as soon as we step foot over there. Like, we have a couple of disrupts that we could attempt, but nothing is going to go extremely well. And I feel like, I don't know, I'm scared to go in there.
Mm-hmm.
They'll know our intentions once we attack, so it's like. And
We have
what
to
do we
go
know
and
about the
prepare to
coffee
fight.
shop, really? It's not
Right.
like
I
we
mean,
can bait them into traps.
Well, we know it's like it can defend itself.
we know he really wants it. We just tell
That's
him
one
that we're
reason I
ready
really
to sell.
don't want to give it to him.
We're not gonna really give it to him. It's
Why
a
don't
honey
we take him as
What
a
if we just take it off the
hostage?
board?
as a hostage.
We could invite him to coffee, bonk him on the head, and take him as a hostage. And then
I like it. Coffee and kidnapping. That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's there's no doubt that he's gonna be rolling in with a posse, but I like that idea. It puts him on our turf, so at least we have that. At least we don't have to worry about dispelling every couple of seconds, just so we can pop off some spells. But no, I guess we just get the word out to him that we want to meet tomorrow.
And he still doesn't know who I am. So
That's-
I probably will be not too out and visible.
Okay.
Hang on, let me catch up real quick. The Rakshasa, the tiger fiend, is gonna come to a coffee shop.
Long story short,
Who
Marlboro
we
here.
think is the
Okay,
Marlboro has a friend that had a coffee shop. That friend is in prison. And I guess we own said coffee. Well, Marlboro owns said coffee shop now, but the Rakshasa is interested in buying it, and we said no. Now we learned that he's a tiger fiend. He's in charge of the old breeze. I'm not gonna
hold
get
on,
into
hold
that.
on, hold on. So he's in disguise. That's what we're thinking.
Yeah,
probably.
big
Okay.
possibility.
That makes a lot more sense to me. I'm sorry, guys. What's his name? What's the disguise? The act.
The guy who we think is the disguise for the Rakshasa is named Salazar.
But we don't
That's
know
all we
that
got.
Salazar is the Rakshasa.
Correct.
Well,
We could just be kidnapping just some member of the old breeze.
His skin did look weird when he walked in. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but
yeah, but
Well, the
Azog's skin
things
looks
he was
weird.
with.
I mean, no disrespect.
not that kind of weird.
I've got this thing I do. Whenever there's undead around, or fiends around, or celestials even, I can divinely sense whether or not they're near me. If I get in the same room as Salazar, I would know whether or not he's human or something else.
I like that actually.
So that sounds like the linchpin to our plan.
Just confirming he is. If he's a fiend, we take over a fiend.
If he's a fiend, yeah, he's terrible. We kill it. It's fun. But I mean, if he's human, courts of law and all that should happen first. But fiends, we just kill.
And if he's not like the old breeze and he's just some other fiend, wouldn't that just put them on high alert and pretty much ruin that infiltration?
Yeah.
With our infiltration, we do have a surprise. We have pre-planned our course of action. We're not going in
We
as
do
blind
have a
as
way
we
in.
go in. Though we don't know the layout of the entire building. I mean,
Well
we
then,
know what we know.
on the chance that he's
Honestly-
human, that a human's easy to corral. We just make sure he doesn't leave the coffee shop, whether that is taking care of him, or we, lock him up somewhere, and then we go to the infiltration plan. We wouldn't waste many resources to get to him.
Salazar could be a fiend, though. We wouldn't just know he's the Rakshasa just by
Could just be a devil in disguise.
Magnum sense. You see what I'm saying? So we don't know if this is the correct person.
No.
And once we do attack them, that's that. Bird will get back to whoever's in lead, and extremely more difficult.
It is a risk. But I'm willing to put gold that it's definitely Salazar.
That the
And
big guy
even
came
if
to
it's
buy a coffee shop. The big head of the old breeze came to buy a coffee shop.
But it's not
Probably
just a coffee shop.
It's a-
He wants it for like the magic shit that's in there, right?
That's what we assume.
magic shit, or
Yeah.
pretty sure we didn't check out that tunnel in the basement,
that's
which
true.
I'm pretty sure leads out,
That could be
Outside of
what
the
he's
city.
Here for.
and that's where Roach was getting. That's where Roach was getting the refugees in.
Do we want to check what's in there to be sure? Like, we haven't actually had a look in there.
We haven't checked.
Well, here's another consideration. The coffee shop's in town, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
This Salazar is known throughout the town. I mean,
We assume.
if we just take him out, if we just kill him, even if he is a fiend, without other people knowing that about him, it's going to seem like we all just murdered some innocent guy. The last thing I need is the whole town of Nicodramas breathing down my neck. I'm sure you feel the same.
Do you guys feel the same?
So then, do we infiltrate then?
Well, I'll go with anything you guys want to do. I'm just pointing out things as I see them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've fought against fiends before. We've noticed that their bodies don't like to linger on the material plane after they die.
That's true.
So it
Didn't
would
he
be like-
kind of
there's-
attack us the last time we met him?
That is very true. He sent
Ken
3
did
invisible creatures against you?
2 or 3.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This dude's. I don't know.
So-
my
so-
final 2 cents is we going with the coffee shop.
I genuinely think that the recon we already have gotten done isn't the full amount we could have. But there also is no way to get floor plans of that mansion. There isn't. Salazar, we can assume he's a public figure, which means he could potentially have set scheduling. He could have appearances to make. We could nab him. We could follow his schedule. Nab him on one of those, like in an in-between spot. Interrogate him that way.
So a fist or a trap, that's what we're stuck between, right?
Mhm.
Keen's leading towards going straight to them, and Azok's leading towards leading a trap. Lokash sees value in the trap. Marlborough, where do you lean?
Right down the middle. I'll go with whichever plan everybody wants.
How about you, Lulu?
Well, I feel like going in to infiltrate is going to take a lot of finesse and deception, which I'm okay with. It's just I am concerned about our well-being once we get inside. But I'm fine with trying.
Well, infiltrate would be plan B, no matter what, right?
Right. Well,
I mean, if the trap doesn't work, what other option would we have but to go to him?
we'll just have to deal with all the protective wards and just deal with that.
But we would have to deal with that anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
And the cojones on this guy to come back after he sent invisible assassins.
Yeah.
That's true. He might not even agree to.
Or he could be incredibly confident.
Which seems like a Rakshasa trait.
Giving a sense is that dude's pretty slimy when we first met him. I feel like pretty vain is definitely high up there on his morality table.
Well, then why don't we set the trap and let's invite him here tomorrow for a tea party.
In the coffee shop.
They do tea too.
It's
Oh,
the
gosh.
same thing.
It's all
Well,
dirty.
you said
beef
here.
water.
I was assuming the inn. You said here.
Yeah, this seems
Oh, well,
Brilliant.
at the coffee shop, yes.
All right. First thing in the morning, we send word. We want to give him what he wants. Just have him come down. Just have him over here. Give him a conversation, and whack him.
Yeah.
Aye.
Maybe not give him what he wants. Maybe we send word that we're entertaining offers.
Yeah, that's what I meant
Yeah.
by we'll give him what he wants.
Yeah.
Why don't we imply that other high-ranking people are going to also be offered this opportunity?
Do we know anybody? Who do we know that is high ranking? We met that one lady.
We could make it an open auction.
I was
But a
going to
one-day
say,
notice is kind of short.
Oh,
bid.
hey.
A one-day notice is kind of short for an open auction
But if
on a property like this.
I think maybe the
It's hot property.
what
Well,
was-
we don't
what
want to draw in people that aren't that don't need to get caught up in if it goes down. But maybe we give him a first chance. That's what
To
we're
make us
going
an
to do.
offer, or
Yeah.
we're going to put it up for
Make us
auction?
an offer
Yeah.
we couldn't not take.
Yes.
Very safe, very safe. I like that, Lukash.
All right, I'm more down for the coffee shop trap. So
Okay,
All right.
plan your spells accordingly, folks.
Okay, I've got mine
In
done.
that case,
I love it.
Okay.
Keen's gonna stay up for a little bit with Night Lumia and grab some of her paper and pens. And we're gonna make flyers for an open auction, which we'll be posting around the city tomorrow.
I'll help with that.
Cool. I'm going to bed.
Yep, probably just like an hour
um,
with 3 people.
I am going to attempt a divine intervention.
Divine intervention.
Define intervention.
Shut up.
Define it.
Thermal turkey. Okay. Yeah, I would stay up and like pray for a divine intervention, I guess.
What deity are you praying to again?
Sahanin.
The moon we got.
Yeah. And I can't like trickery my way into this with like a guidance on my
No.
roll. Can
Nope.
okay,
That could do
okay.
as much harm as good.
True. Okay.
That could only do
so-
bad things.
Because you want to
Well,
look
but
good.
see, she's the goddess of trickery and deception
Exactly.
as well. So
Yeah,
maybe she
and
would
she can see
appreciate
it right through your bullshit.
Yeah, but maybe she would appreciate. Okay, so
I would.
I'm gonna pray to her, and acknowledge the fact that she hadn't heard my prayers the last time I really tried. Um, I
You can pass
know
the
that
threat,
this might not be
As per my last
what
email.
you ask of me as someone who wants to serve you, but I am going to be undertaking a task with my companions to deceive someone, and this deception is going to determine our future at large on whether or not I am going to maybe even be alive or not. So if you could smile upon me with your moon rays, I would really, really appreciate it. That's what I'll say, I guess.
Okay.
All right, roll
Do I
that
roll
D100.
it?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Hang
Come on.
Hang on,
Be a
hang on.
legend.
I gotta have this open.
Ah,
59.
Ah.
awesome. We're level 60.
Combined.
She hates me.
No, that's if you're rolling 99.
That's spite.
Yeah,
It's
that's
okay.
rough, buddy.
I figured I'd try.
It's worth a
Oh
try.
no, absolutely.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
why clerics are clerics, man.
Is that a once a day thing or is that like once every? Okay.
It's
once
once a
Unless
you
long
get it.
rest. Unless you get it, you can't ask again for 7 days.
Okay. So you might as well ask.
Right.
Exactly. You've used it just as many times as Talvin did.
No, I
That's
think
not
more.
a good sign.
I think more.
No, I've used it. Have I used it more than once?
Like once.
More than twice?
I think
I
you used it
think you
like
just
twice.
used it.
Yeah, but you,
I used
you
it
got
twice.
them.
I succeeded once.
Ah, right. The one time.
Oof.
All right. Well, then Lulu's gonna pass out.
Before bed, Magnum's gonna challenge Marlboro to a push-up contest.
Keen's sitting in between them, like, all right, you guys ready? Little catch, you keep on him on the left. I'll keep the guy on the right.
All right.
Go.
So, strike checks, both of you.
Straight checks.
17.
This is how many push-ups they did in 6 seconds.
15.
Ugh! It's okay, short one. You'll get there.
One hand. Finger.
Just
Oh,
with
oh yeah.
the breath.
Avatar. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Next
No, it
time
was
go.
just the strength of his toes.
That's called core strength, kids.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, so get together flyers. Your flyers. What time are you advertising the auction?
High noon.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of time,
Um,
High
That's a long sleep in. I will grab some and dash out of here at like 8 in the morning while I take my dog to poop.
No, the auction is at high noon.
Yeah, auction's at
Oh.
high noon.
Okay. Well,
Uh,
I'm going
once
to
we
still
finish-
attempt to
Oh yeah.
walk by this place with my two-headed dog in order to get any information since they don't know who I am.
Okay. So you put these flyers out just for the morning last minute auction happening at high noon for the coffee shop at the corner.
Also, I'll also spread some around town. Once we
It's-
finish them, I'll just
It
do some
has
flying.
potential.
Midnight fly.
Yeah. Everyone walks their dogs on the opposite side of the street. Is your two-headed dog? Because they're absolutely terrified.
The chaotic evil pet, yes. Oh, neutral.
Yeah.
Oh, Magnum doesn't know about
Hmm.
the dog.
Yeah, describe your dog to Magnum.
What's his name, Cuddle?
All right, so I have a death dog puppy who has 2 heads, and his name is Orthrus, and he is has not tasted man flesh, which is why none of us are at risk yet. However, I have a never-ending bag of bones, of which I have considered giving to him as snackies, but I have not done that yet. But he's just like a big, hairy, kind of gross-looking thing.
That's awesome.
Straight
Best
up
pet
bought that
ever.
from a store.
It's like
I love
2,000
party
gold.
pets. 2,000
that.
Was it 2
Yeah.
or was it 1?
Two.
I don't know, man. You bought it.
Nice.
He was expensive.
2000.
But we're bonding, so yeah, we're out for a walk.
Nice.
Just my little halfling self, and he's like my size probably.
Oh yeah, that's most likely it. Medium? Yeah. Oh, actually no, he's probably bigger.
Medium
could ride him.
monstrosity.
Like I'm a medium We're humanoids are medium.
Yeah, we're all medium.
You could
Halflings, I
literally
think, are
ride the
like-
dog as a mount.
Yeah. You could.
That'd
You're
be
a
cool.
small creature. You can be right.
If Matt will allow it at some point, I would love to ride this dog.
Oh,
But-
we'll see. You got to train it. Got to make sure it doesn't bite you and devour you. Or
Right.
Yeah, lawn pigs on the menu, people.
all right. So, so you're going by the home that you were scouting
Yeah.
out last time. Okay.
Yeah. Casually.
Just kind of walking by, scoping. Make a perception check.
All right. Guidance.
Yeah, you can call it.
Okay.
All right. What does guidance even do? Is that advantage or is that
D4
plus
to
four?
a
It's the
D4.
D4.
Okay, okay.
Detect.
You're the cleric.
Perception. Well, it's a 23 plus a d4 is 24.
Okay. Kind of stake out this area. You see that it seems to be patrolled. You at least see two people come on off the roof. Like they're on the roof with crossbows. You see there's people watering these dead potted plants that you saw before this early, making sure they have all the water that they need.
Would I be able to recognize what type of plants that these are?
Make a nature check.
19.
19. These look like some type of hybrid of like blood vine.
Okay.
But what's so strange is that they are essentially dead plants and they're watering them to keep them. Like, it's sort of strange.
And are they doing this casually? Like, there's just like people watering these plants? Like,
Looks like people who work there, like gardeners and whatnot. And you can see
Okay.
that they even seem to be trimming it oddly. Like, as though maybe it is growing, even though it looks absolutely dead.
could I approach one of them?
They're all behind this
Oh, okay, okay.
large like gate fence with wall. Like, so it's not like the street doesn't just go onto it. It's behind a gated deal here.
Okay. I'm just gonna like yell out, good harvest this year?
And looks, it's this female dragonborn. Looks out to you, nods, and keeps watering and doing their business.
Do you think that would make a good tea? Because, you know, I've been looking for some new leaves and herbs and whatnot to make some tea for my dad.
A dwarven male, dark skin, scar over their left eye, deep, comes and able to look you just almost in the eye, a little bit down, and it just kind of comes on their side of the gate. Move along. There's no reason to be here. Stop harassing the employees.
I was just looking for some tea. Okay. Well, do you happen to know of any tea shops around here? I'm kind of new to the area.
Yeah. You can go go past the Lily rowboat. That way. Tea shop, 2 doors, 2 shops down.
Okay. Sorry for bothering you. Have a good day.
Make a deception check.
Make a what? Which one?
Deception.
Oh. No! 4.
See that as you go, they look at each other back, and you kind of you sense eyes on you as you walk down the street.
Can I turn and stick my tongue out at them?
Absolutely.
Mm.
No reaction. They just kind of keep looking.
Rude. I'll leave and come back to the inn whenever.
Azok's gonna wake up. If he doesn't see Lokash immediately, he's gonna go and try and find him.
Oh, you see his stuff. See the stuff that he was organizing.
But I don't see Lokash anywhere.
Well, what did you do in the night, Lokash?
Well, once the posters were finished, in the middle of the night, I did go out and aerial drop a lot of them on the city. Then I went back to the inn, finished organizing my things, reminisced on the whole conversation that we had before Magnum showed up. What they said about some that do what you think is the best, do what you think is right. He's always thinking about the long term. Always really has been. The bigger grand scheme. But he also doesn't just want this chapter to end the way Azrael is pitching it to end. So, rather than going up to the roof in the middle of the night, by the way, I've taken off the armor, the gloves, the amulet. I took off the arm as well.
You took off the arm?
I can unattune and remove the arm. So I'm a one-armed tiefling. Yeah, I took off the arm. I wrote, since my dominant hand that I still have, I wrote, took some of the parchment and I wrote names on ripped up pieces of parchment, put them with the items, and then flew east out of the city. On one of the notes I did write, keep an eye on the sky. Good luck, Lokash. P.S. Thank you. On the back it says, if I'm not dead, look for me. Let's chat sometime. Didn't go to the roof. Just fled.
No, you didn't. I think Azok, reading this, I guess is mad about the emotion that pops up is just mad.
But it should be supplemented by the fact that you have a piece of parchment with your name on it next to the Hat of Vermin.
Now he just loathes Lokash. Yeah, I guess it honestly is going to be a combination of just mad and a bit of disappointment, because he had a couple of conversations with Lokash, one immediately after the Lucre mansion, about him worrying about all of this. And I guess Azok, just being the survivor that he is, thought that the message came through the first time. So, yeah, isn't quite happy with that result here. Looks at the Hat of Vermin though, and I'm just like, Stupid idiot. I put it in the bag of holding. And I guess I'll hand everyone else's item that Lokash has given them. So tell them what you gave them, I guess.
So going down the list, I'm just gonna go character by character. Keen, I left the breastplate of necrotic / possession resistance to you, as well as the wrist launcher and the plans for the wrist launcher. If you ever
Nice.
want more. To Lulu, I left you my Moon Touch short sword, my gloves of thievery, and 200 gold pieces. Off that bat.
Aw.
Well, the wrist launcher could go to either. Well, wrist launcher on the plans could either go to Keen or Nilumia, whoever wants it, because crossbow. To Marbro, I left the Amulet of the Drunkard. And then there's the arm that just says, do whatever you want with it. Couldn't leave the tattoo because, that would just be ink on the floor.
That's
But-
that'd be goop.
That and goop, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be goop.
Yeah. King's upset. He snatches the letter out of your hand and he kind of looks at it in disbelief. He's like, "This guy didn't, motherfucker."
You know, I was worried that he might do something like this. He had a whole powwow about this after we sent Lucre to her, I guess, eternal doom. Really don't know what happened there. I don't know, bro. Thought he could be better than that.
Knowing what we were getting into today, and he's just gonna leave like that.
Now I'm double mad. I wouldn't even think of that. I took it all personal.
Yeah, but maybe he thought that this was best for us if he couldn't control what he had.
I'm sure you're right. Still mad
Well,
about
now
it.
I feel bad for not making a bigger effort to help him.
He made up his mind. That
We
dude's
can't
stubborn.
attack this on two fronts. We can't be attacking two different things at once. We gotta stay focused on our one, and we'll move step by step, one foot after the other. That's all.
All right, Lukash. Let's kill Rakshasa today.
One man down.
One man down.
Could have done this tomorrow.
Again, very mad. Magnum, you're not catching us on our best of days.
It's okay. Secret to a better day is a good workout in the morning. Who wants to go on a run?
My dog could use a run if you want to take him out.
I'm just kidding, guys. Cardio is bad for you.
I've been
Yeah,
running
why
for
not?
2 years. I think I look pretty great, right?
Yeah, buddy, you'll get there. Don't worry.
Matt, did we get a long rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank God.
Just double checking my spells because now I think I had to compensate for a Lokash missing. No, I think I have enough buffs. I'll take that off. Okay.
So since you're really like unaffiliated, Magnum, I feel
Yeah.
like you should probably be one of the guys in the crowd.
Oh, absolutely.
You should probably be
Absolutely.
the guy that actually wins the open auction, so that we don't actually sell this thing.
I just want to
So-
clarify. I don't actually have to buy the coffee shop, right?
No. You
Okay.
just have to be the highest bidder. So
I'm
no
good.
matter what number gets thrown out there, and you keep your eyes open. You'll be checking the crowd while you're in the crowd. You're like our stealth agent.
Yeah. I'll higher numbers each time.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It'll be fun. I've never won an auction before.
Have you ever won a slapping contest?
Yes, a lot. That's actually my thing. Well, what's something like that?
Magnum. Don't trust me.
Don't ask for those.
She's so little. I mean,
I
don't-
understand. I'm helping you out here. I really am.
now I want to do it. I want the slapping contest.
We
Wait.
try to stop him. Try to stop him.
No, is it not a good time?
Oh no!
It's
By all
never
means,
a
go
good
right ahead.
time.
How does it work? I just slap you. I don't want to break you.
Oh, poor feeble little me.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean, but that's what I mean.
Pocket sand.
My eyes!
Tested by a halfling with sand in her pocket.
Welcome aboard.
Hey, she's brought us worse.
Oh. Vicious.
All right. Any last minute things you want to do before the auction begins?
Did we want to send him the opportunity to come there first and make an offer?
That's a great idea. I'm gonna check Nylumia's spells real quick to see if she has prepared sending.
Because we said it
She
was at
had.
noon, right?
Yes. So Nylumia is going to use a 3rd level slot for spending, and is just going to say, "I'm sure you've seen the flyers around town, but I think you'd enjoy one last moment of making us a better offer before we bring this to the public. Coffee shop, an hour before noon."
We'll see. Appreciate the offer. Or maybe I'll try my luck and see if the competition can be thinned.
Well, I think it half worked. We'll find out when it happens, says Nylumia. All right, and then we head over to the place. Can we get a lowdown again of how the coffee shop is structured? So maybe we can formulate some kind of battle plan.
It's mostly one room with tables. You got the counter in the back with the kind of coffee beans where it's stored. It's very simple building.
Okay.
And what do we know about how activating the traps work around the house, around the coffee shop?
They can be set beforehand, but they all kind of deactivate once you kind of turn the key in the lock.
Okay.
Okay.
And we know the what is the mechanism that locks the place up? Is it
It's the
one
key.
Is that one key? Okay. I'm just checking who
We
has
could
that.
give the
Marlboro
key
has it.
to-
Uh-huh.
Okay, we'll give it. Yeah, we'll let you decide if you want to utilize that in the fight. Okay, I'm just checking the spells. Okay, then I'm all set.
I was also thinking we could always, I don't know, you let me know, Matt. Can I use Kavari to give the key and have her on cue lock the door on the outside?
You could, yeah.
Is that too useful for her? Okay. Then
Fine.
I put that out there. We could always have Kavar just wait in the streets for a cue or a signal, and she could lock us in.
Alrighty.
I'll wait outside while you guys deal with him, in case that way I'm not made before the auction begins.
That sounds good.
The telepathic bond. I'm assuming that got recast, or is that not going to get recast?
As a ritual, yeah. Since if
Definitely.
we're anticipating his arrival at
There you
11,
go.
then
Take-
Nylea will
take one.
time the casting so where that we'll have that ready by by 11 o'clock.
And so I'll hang outside, but I would imagine it's within range that I could still be reached.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So Nailumia did sending.
Yes, that was a third level spell, and then
Okay.
Rary's is a ritual spell.
Yeah. Go ahead and Nailumia roll her persuasion then when she did the sending spell.
Oh boy. Okay. $17.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah.
All right, then roughly an hour before, you see the gentleman you know as Salazar walking towards the coffee house. He is flanked by what look like 4 bodyguards, 2 of which are each carrying a chest that seems to be fairly heavy. All are armed. One you see is pale white skin and looks like red veins running through their body. They hold a large staff that they're using to walk in, and it almost looks like it's bleeding as the sun comes through it.
Matt, are they trying to be stealthy? This feels like it'd be a pretty obvious procession.
Yeah, they're coming too.
So as I see them from my distance, I'm going to use Divine Sense to know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet, not behind total cover.
Okay. And that's your paladin ability?
Yeah, that's a paladin ability.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Comes forth, and the same. You don't sense anything.
Not picking up any of that fiend stuff here, guys. Definitely formidable looking, though. That's the telepathic bond.
So what do we do now?
I guess subdue him and interrogate him.
Do I recognize any of these people from like being either the crossbow people at the roof or the guards in the front?
No.
No? Okay.
Looking at that one with the red veins and everything, can Nylumia make an Arcana check to kind of see if this is like some kind of magical sickness, or is this something from the staff that she has?
Sure. She can make a Arcana check.
Oh, that's not good. That's 11.
Not sure.
Okay. Then I guess she'll say whatever he has with him. They've got some toys. I just don't know what they'll do. I guess whenever Kavari's ready to lock them in, we'll give some kind of signal. Is Magnum gonna be in with us when this happens?
Yeah, I'm happy to try to sneak in before the door gets shut.
All right. They come to the door. They don't enter.
Ooh.
Vampires.
All right. What is this offer that will bring this establishment firmly under appropriate ownership?
You have this backwards. You're here to make us the offer.
Let me see. Do 20,000 gold.
What was it? I just realized this looks better than an auction situation.
That's what
I just realized that.
I was trying to say. He's not even there. He doesn't want to talk. He has nothing to say about this whole thing.
With the telepathic bond, I will say, tell him that that's simply not enough for what lies in this establishment. He should know better than to make a silly offer.
This is a little bit disconcerting. You have made a very low offer for what you know this property to be worth.
I think it's very fair. And frankly, I suggest you take it and hand over the paperwork, deed, and key. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's not going to be good. Natural 20 for a 21.
Okay.
Oh, I love you already, Michael. Thank you for that one.
So what's your response?
Do I know something happened?
Yes, like a headache. There's something going on in your brain.
Okay. Nice parlor trick. If you want to do this, let's do it.
Gentlemen, I think maybe perhaps we should give the public a chance to make an offer on this establishment. I don't think we're going to reach any kind of conclusion with this deal.
You hear in your brain, Keen's like, mention that we have a higher offer, and Magnum walk in on cue. Be ready for it. So we can lock the door behind him.
I will start slowly walking in that direction, putting on a giant act of wealth as I walk, just rich manning it as much as I can.
Make a performance check.
Oh,
Hey, hey, buddy, come on.
that's a natural 20 for a 28.
No way! How is this possible?
Wow. All right, so you come on in.
Gentlemen, I thought I'd arrive a few minutes early so we could finalize the paperwork before the auction, but I see I'm not the only one with that idea. And I give a little side-eye look over to this gentleman whose name I forgot, Salazar.
Dad, welcome. And I'm gonna walk over to Magnum and hold his hand.
Hello, little one.
God, this is.
I found this place because you had mentioned that you were looking for a tea shop.
I'm always interested in investments and money and return on investments and all of that.
I see. Well, I live on the Parched Manor. After you complete your sale, it'd be great if you stopped by, you and your daughter. I would love to help you make the most of your investment. I run a little bit of an association. We like to take care of the city together, make sure that it looks nice, that all of our businesses incorporate themselves well, and that we all help one another out. Since you're going to be the new owner here.
Oh, you're pulling out. I thought we'd have a little bidding war. I could see you're scared. It's okay. I mean, absolutely.
Oh, you misunderstand. I was interested in this place being in appropriate hands, is all. And I can see that your hands are quite appropriate. And would love to have further discussion with you about what can be done to make all of our lives more profitable and the people here happier.
I'm glad we understand each other. Absolutely. I'll look you up. What was your name?
Salazar.
Oh, Salazar. It's nice to meet you. I'll be looking for you. I'll bring my daughter along and maybe some of this tea that she's so fascinated with.
Quite. Would you be able to stop by later today?
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Do you have a card or
I'll leave your I'll leave your name to get his name. Looks to the large gentleman in front of you, and this one he does stand about like 3 feet above Salazar and a good 3 feet above you. They kind of take out this big book, just super muscles, like their fingers, like 10 times the size as this little writing implement that they have. What is your name?
Magnum Opus.
Magnum Opus.
Yeah.
And daughter?
Lulu.
Lulu Opus?
Well, she just likes to go by Lulu.
Lulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm my own person.
She's her own. In fact, it's
Big
a little
hand, man.
offensive that you would think she has to take my last name, but that's okay.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did you don't give your... That's the point of a surname.
I let her choose.
Literally its purpose. But okay. You do you.
Well, yeah, literally, your purpose is to write down people's names. So write it. Right.
Whoa, you watch your mouth, little girl. I'm so sorry about her. She's so rude. She takes after her.
Sorry.
They turn around and goes, move forward at the gate. And yes, we'd love to talk to you about our little club.
Wonderful. It was wonderful meeting you, Salazar. Really, I'll see you later on.
Yes.
Am I giving Kavari the signal, or are we letting this guy go?
Yeah, they're not even inside the. Not even inside, are they?
I guess not. They've been talking to us from the door.
No one's outside to pull them in. Oh no.
Let me know. I can grab him. Let me know.
Go ahead and make an attempt.
Okay.
We can get just him in here and then lock. I feel like that's
we
something.
can't. We can't just then lock, because then you're just leaving Kavari outside the door to get murdered by 4 grown-ass men.
Kavari can go invisible, can't she?
She can, but it's.
How
That's
quick
risky.
do these telepathic conversations happen?
That's a great question, actually.
I mean, we're gonna do this. They're leaving. What do you do, Magnum?
Well, I am waiting to be told what to do. So
Okay.
if this
Then
is a
I'm gonna
back
trip
and
him.
forth, I'm
okay.
not taking
I'm gonna say
action.
they had the conversation. So you're not taking action. They go.
Not unless they
They're-
tell me real quick.
Now you'd have to run and tackle. He's beyond the grab
okay.
and pull.
Sorry, guys. There's so many voices in my head. I'm not used to it.
Damn, we thought we were so smart with this.
It's worth a try.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't.
Well, at least we have
the
a free
Rakshasa.
in now.
We do have a free in.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Would they question if we went along with you guys, or are you just doing this just because this is obviously okay? I guess we're gonna let them go, right? We're gonna get that. Let's agree that we're doing that, or not.
Yes, we're definitely letting them go now that they're in the middle of the street, and it would be a big commotion.
Matt, you bested us yet again. Okay, so you guys have an in. I think they would be ticked off if we went to with you guys, and this is most obviously a trap of some sorts.
I don't know.
Again,
I'm
it's me
a nice
assuming.
guy. Maybe I'm making friends. I've never been rich before. I've never owned a coffee shop. What's the secret thing that's in the coffee shop that makes it so special?
Watch this. And then can I attempt to make a cup of coffee?
Yeah. You do. You could make the coffee, and the coffee goes up a tube and pours around at a table into a cup. It's good coffee.
It's good shit.
I feel like we need to explain the huge process that is how this place makes coffee, though.
It brews
There's like
ground
pipes in the
beans.
ceiling.
Yeah.
So the coffee goes through a pipe in the ceiling, comes down, and in a spigot you can take it off into a cup.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Quite the gimmick. Okay, sure. You know what?
Enough for them to put an offer on this place in the
We
first
can
place.
franchise this, guys. There's an opportunity. We can change this whole tone of the campaign here right now. Become Friday night.
Oh my god.
I am both in and out of character, out of ideas.
All right, so the invitation that I just got is into the place that we were wanting to infiltrate, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
If I'm a wealthy man, I'm going to travel exactly like Salazar just traveled. Salazar had a whole retinue of people, big, beefy people, wizardy people to take care of him. Now, obviously, my people can't be you, or at least can't look like you. But if we can change the way you each look, then why wouldn't I have a retinue of people just like him?
Yeah, it's not
True.
disrespectful to do the same thing he did to us.
Yeah.
Now, I might get separated. Me and Lulu might get separated from you when we get to the door. But I wouldn't be expected to travel through city streets on my own, surely. You know, not if I'm a man of wealth.
True.
How much money do you have, Magnum?
200 gold. A little bit less. A
Can
little
I
bit
ask
more.
the party to look away from me and Magnum real quick?
I'm gonna be looking.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're the daughter. You're gonna have to know this. Azok is gonna pull out of a small little it's about the size of like this bag that he just pulls out of his waist, and he's going to take out 35. Give me a second. About 3,000 gold and platinum, and just hand it over to you. Now
Oh.
you can play the part of a rich man for real.
Lulu is gonna put her hand out.
I don't trust
My
you.
allowance.
For shit. I'm gonna give it to Magnum.
The guy you met yesterday. This
Trust
is
me,
the-
you're in a better place than she is. She created great worms.
This is incredible. I have never become so wealthy so fast. This is amazing.
The best
Yeah.
get rich scheme.
I would like to leave and take this character to Wednesday night. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so now we can play rich. We just need a way for you. For this plan, it could go with a different plan, but this plan would have all of you looking different and escorting me and Lulu to the mansion.
The only obstacles that we face now is just the spelling of the wards that are around the house, which again they dispel magic, they Alert the owner of the house who's coming and going. What's the third part?
Alert intention.
Alert intentions. So it's like they can dispel it, but dispel only lasts for so long.
So
We've tried dispelling it before. It didn't really take, right?
the alert intentions is hard.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have intentions of making a deal. Like you were given an invitation to meet with Salazar. We don't know what he's going to offer you. I feel like if that's a good enough of a mind game to get through the magic.
Yeah, sure, we can try that. My intentions is to kill a Rakshasa. I'm pretty sure that's gonna get straight through. You know, I'm not much. I'm not a very good liar. Great actor apparently, but not a very good liar.
I think we just fall back on Plan A, which was midnight infiltration.
Midnight infiltration.
This seems like our best go-to at this point.
Can Lulu and
Walk
I
in front door with intention. We're all intending on doing what we know we're going to go in there to do, so I feel like that's just...
All right, and we had multiple. I hate to be the one to bring this up again because that's just me. We had multiple options of this plan of people staying outside to dispel, but are we gonna stick with just staying together and going in together, or are we gonna try and pull that plan off?
Keen, are you talking about going in and through the tunnels?
Yeah. I still think it's our best. And yeah, I mean that's all we have really. Going into their front door to like this, that's just... I've never felt so trapped walking in somebody's front door like that. That just seems foolish.
Yeah, I guess we don't have any other options here. I'm looking like a spell.
You know, sometimes the simplest way to get a nail on a board is with a hammer. So let's just go do it. Let's do some punching and some kicking and some stabbing, right, Keen? Sounds fun.
It's always a good time. But,
Lulu and I could go through the front door and try to cause a big distraction. But I see that same problem. There's no way for us to fight our way through that front door without alerting the whole town.
Yeah.
I think that we're stronger than we're giving ourselves credit for as well.
That's true. You know, we even without magic, that also does that dispel like magical properties in magic items? Like if I were to use my staff in there, it would just be a regular staff, correct? It wouldn't get its like properties or anything.
You got the sense that the dispel effect just kind of ends magical effects going in.
Oh,
Like a
just going-
disguised self would disappear.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the effects that you got from there is that once somebody is in there, whoever's attuned to these circles knows their exact location. That any magical effects are completely done, and it provides a detection of magical effects, so they can know if something is going up. And this would even like cut through things like subtle spell because it's sensing like the actual magic being cast. And then the other one was essentially an intention. It was a it essentially puts detect thoughts on anyone who crosses.
I have dispel magic, but I don't know if that's gonna be very helpful here. Or not.
Yeah. So what you learned was that the dispel magic, as long as the pieces of the circle are in place, those blood vine trees, that they can disrupt it for a little bit, but it will come back online because it's continually being cast and emanated from these trees.
Okay.
If we break,
And
the ward, like if we take down one, will that disrupt it?
you didn't think it was one. Naomi thought it looked like there was a few fail safes.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't know how many would take to totally undo, but she didn't think one would do it. That it was.
I got you.
It can work without all of the pieces.
All we have to do is get there, right? And we know what we're doing once we get there, so that's not even a problem. We're all here just deliberating on how we get there.
Yep. We got the
Pretty much.
tunnels. We got the tunnels.
We do.
Our
Okay.
intention is going to be known as soon as we find who we're looking for.
Tunnels is sounding good, friends.
It'd be a race against the clock to get this Rakshasa dealt with, and I
Mhm.
guess get out of there.
Yeah, and to keep in mind, your target here. You do want. I mean, obviously, the Rakshasa is an issue, but you cut off the head of an organization. That doesn't necessarily mean that you've defeated that organization.
So yeah, it's a two target thing. It's
So if you're going
Rakshasa if
just
we
like,
have to.
so if
Yeah.
you're just going in and out, you're gonna kill something.
Yeah.
If the idea here is to prove that there's these very evil people, there's gonna be more to it.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta remember that your end goal was to like go to the guards. Go to the guards like, hey, we assassinated
Just somebody.
some dude.
Can't prove a body. Yeah. Okay. So
And if you killed Salazar, that would be murder, unless you can actually prove something. Or any of the other people, like breaking, entering, and murder. If you don't have something to then bring out of that, it's
That's
not
true.
going to be good for you.
Can you kidnap a Rakshasa? Can you like knock him out? Does that make sense? I mean, if you see a Rakshasa, you're gonna know it's evil. So can we, instead of going in and killing this thing, can we go in and capture this thing?
that's a tall order. It's worth a shot, but it's a tall order. I also think that it, like the DM said from the online characters, it's also we have to prove that these people exist and are bad people. Capturing it would be interesting. But I don't think I have any of us have the capabilities of keeping him subdued.
I could put him to sleep, but that's implying we injure him first.
Mm.
Do I get the feeling that Salazar is well known around town? Or is he more like a low-key individual with money and power?
It seemed like people knew of him. It's probably, you would imagine he's at least as known as any merchant lord here, or any merchant who has pull.
We could use the open auction to slander his name too. We still have people coming probably to that.
If you keep holding, then if somebody wins, you might actually have to.
That's what I keep thinking. That's why we got Magnum here. We already got the plan set up. If it goes to $1 million gold, it goes to $1 million gold. It doesn't matter. Magnum's buying it no matter what.
As long as I don't actually have to pay for it, then yes, absolutely.
Nope.
Yeah. I mean, just keep in mind, you're going to have to fool people and.
We can just say, so, you can just cancel it now and say it, auction canceled.
Yeah, plus if you have the auction, then keep in mind the person who, if you plan on the two of you coming, they're going to know that it didn't happen.
Right.
Mm.
Like, so those two could be in there while the auction's happening. He gets word that, oh, there's an auction happening for this thing that this person supposedly bought.
Right. So probably best
But
course
it's up to you
is
how
to
you want to do it.
cancel the auction.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can always go and see what their special offer is.
True.
I mean,
That
I don't
word
know-
that worries me with separating. That puts you and Lulu both at risk. For somewhere we can't get to you. But if we still try the infiltration through the tunnels, we can try to do what we originally wanted to try, and that's to gather information.
Yeah. Let's make a decision because we're burning daylight here. Tonight's the infiltration. Get in.
Well,
Prove
if
that they have.
Lulu and I get in the house, even if it's just a short conversation and we leave, they're not going to attack us on sight. Could we leave something in the house? Like drop something that would be useful for us later on? I don't know what tools you guys might have, but I'm just thinking of anything that this is an easy way in, even if it's just temporarily.
Why don't we just get in and like leave the door open for you guys to come in and start beating stuff up as soon as we get a second?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's just go in. Fuck it. Who
Aren't-
cares? Let's just go in and fight and kill things and hope that we win.
Yeah, I think you need to make a decision. I think the first thing is, are you going to go in through the front door? Or are you going to go through the tunnels? What are you going to do?
Why don't you guys go through the tunnels while we're in the house?
That's
Because we have a way to get in, right? We know where to go to get into their house.
mm-hmm.
Okay. So is that a
So
plan?
how
Is
about
the
you
plan
guys-
tunnel team and house team?
I feel
I
like
think
that
so.
would work.
I think so.
All right. Very good.
Split the party.
All right. Cool. Then we're going to take our break and we'll resolve this decision.
Meet in Discord.
Oh boy, yeah. Let's think of something here.
Alrighty. Let's do this. Rock.
Rock.
Dwayne?
Duviane Wade. All right.
So, my understanding is you are trying to time this so that about the time that they are in the place, you will burst in the bottom.
Yes, that is what we made the decision in.
Okay. Anything else that you're talking to Discord that I need to know?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I wanted to. I mean, I had made a contact with someone that linked me with this party. I wanted to reach out to him to see if he knew of anyone else that maybe had some skills to help with a little bit more finesse work. I'm moving into a situation that I'm a bit uncomfortable in, and someone that has a little bit more of those softer hands and smoother tongues would be useful to me.
So you're opening your plot device box.
I am,
If we're gonna,
and unless
You
that's
get- you get
metagame.
You're
I
fine.
mean,
You're fine. I'm joking. Yes. In this case, there is a gentleman. You can find him usually near the Lava Chateau. Spends his times there. If he's not on a job already, his name is Mars Gestalteth.
thank you. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I'll slip him a couple platinum. I've got platinum now, so I'm going to give him.
Who says like, get out of here, you idiots? This is like the guy who owns the majority, like 25% Necrodranus.
Oh, so he's
Oh, yeah.
super rich. Never
Yeah.
mind. Okay. I didn't know that. I know none of the NPCs. Sorry. So I won't slip him any money. I'll just say thank you and bow and leave and go to that location that he mentioned.
All right. So this afternoon is nothing but late service and just drinking drinks in Lava Chateau, and Mangum comes. Is very obvious who he's seeking. You want to describe yourself, Mars?
Yeah, so at the current moment, you see a slender half-elven young adult. Your guess, probably early to mid-20s. He's got short black hair that, like all of my characters, has it tied up at the current moment. He's wearing wearing a black collar shirt, maroon vest, black pants. They don't look like dress pants. They look more like jeans with different zippers and pockets on them, but they don't look full. All under a really nice black coat. And at the moment, he's just doing card tricks for random people.
Oh, this will be interesting.
Wait, are all of us present?
You can be.
We all went? Okay.
Now I've worked with these shady types before. It takes a direct hand in order to get through their thick skulls. Fair enough?
Yeah, you take the lead, bro. He's your friend.
Absolutely. I walk up to Mars while he's doing a trick, and pull out a platinum piece and whistle. Here, Marzi.
Who are you?
I'm a guy that has a lot more of this and needs a favor.
All right, give me 1 minute. I finished the con. I'm gonna try to swipe a little bit of money from this person I'm fucking with.
All right. Make sleight of hand.
That's a 25.
Okay.
Okay.
He's in.
Yeah. Grab it, and you grab 7 silver.
Money's money.
Way to rob the poor.
All right, who are you?
Only
Over
idiot
here.
adventurers carry around thousands of gold in their pocket. Like common folk are like, I'll take a gold for the day. That'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Over here into the corner, I've got friends that want to talk business. And I hand you a platinum and pull out another one. Come on.
Can I call for a wisdom save real quick?
Sure.
From Magnum?
Oh, you want me to make a wisdom
yeah,
save?
Oh,
wisdom
okay.
save.
Oh, sure. 15.
Cool. That was detect thoughts.
Boom.
I want to know your intentions right now.
I am trying to hire you to sneak into a building and help me prove that there are criminals running a secret organization that's ruining the happiness and joy of one of my friends. I am as pure as the driven snow. I am angelic in my intentions. Your heart, you start to cry because you realize how pure I am.
Okay. I follow into the corner with the shady people.
Good boy.
I take the other platinum piece.
I pull out another one. My friends here
alone.
have a lot.
I know. Once again, stealing Ross's money.
My friends and I have a problem. Problem's too big of a word. Interesting situation that we could use some softer skills for. But one of them probably has a better read on it and could better explain what's going on.
Sure, here. And I cast plot device.
So, you're trying to break into this house. And there's a shit ton of magic around it.
Mhm.
You don't know if it's inside or outside. You want to break into 2 groups, above and below.
Mhm.
That was an idea thrown out. Just making sure we're on the same page still.
No, we're committed.
We're committed. Okay. And where am I going to fit into all this?
You're going to become me.
I do exactly that. You see my face begin to rearrange and I grow a little bit smaller in my seat, as well as my clothes begin to shimmer and shift. It takes about 10 seconds to get all this done. And my clothes begin to shimmer until I'm an exact copy of Lulu. And I sound exactly like you.
Wow. Now we
Wow.
have
Now we
two
have
stunning
stunning,
and amazing,
amazing,
talented,
successful.
successful, lovely people in this party. Crazy.
Then my voice goes through. Yeah, so Big Man, how much you got in there?
I am prepared to offer you Let's see. 297 more platinum and 16% ownership in an up-and-coming coffee shop.
Tea shop, Dad.
Sorry.
Bumped that up to 20 and you got it.
20?
20%.
But,
Bump it up to 20%.
But 100 divided by 6 is 16.
Okay.
You can have part of your share, right, Dad?
Right,
Yeah.
Dad?
Of course. 20% it is. And I'll just take a little bit less.
Deal.
But payment is after the job is done. I've worked with people like you before, and sometimes you people don't work when you say you will.
Oh, buddy. You hear in your head, Magnum, you've never worked with anyone quite like me.
Magnum grabs you and throws you to the ground when you go into his brain, and I would like to hit you with an unarmed strike.
Oh, buddy, this is about to hurt.
26. Can I smite on an unarmed strike?
No,
I
you
actually,
need-
I always actually ask that question about this specific ability for Oathbreakers.
It's melee.
It's on melee attack damage that level 7 ability.
It's
goes
melee weapon attack. It says
Yeah,
in
it's
the
a
arrow.
melee weapon.
specifically
Okay,
says
so-
melee weapon attack.
That's just a straight 5 damage then, with my first attack, and 17 to hit on my second,
Miss. So I'm going to uncanny dodge the first one. So
Okay.
just 2 then.
and there's the chill, the calm, the smile, the pleasantness. It's gone, and it's replaced with anger and hate and immediate violence, like a snap. As
There's a large minotaur behind you, Magnum.
sure.
Gentlemen.
I resent that.
As do I!
Hands on my hips, and I walk out.
I do the exact same thing.
Good. I saw you change, moron.
No, you didn't!
And I just sit down and breathe. He got in my head.
Hey, buddy, it's okay. We all.
You may go.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry, sir. And I give him a platinum.
Oh, no.
Yes! We're all just taking Ross's money.
Taking an oath in every future game to never give money away. All right, you've broken me. I did get all the money for free anyway, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Do I
Back-
mean,
outside again, I look back to Mars.
you can't do that to people.
Kind of my whole thing.
Not without
I
their
just-
permission.
Whoa.
Yeah, new guy, please don't piss off the other new guy.
Absolutely. Look, we need you. We need you, Mars.
Yeah, I just won't do it without your consent.
Thank you. And the payment's now 299 platinum.
Okay, that's 2 more platinum than I was gonna get. Cool, thank you.
Oh, sure. All right, you're right. I just went up.
We already shook it.
296.
Our hands are already
296.
shaking. Thank you very much.
Crap, a dill's a dill.
Marlboro's dragging his sword with his head down, walking away.
Perfect. I have 9 intelligence, so this is all working out really well in real life and in character.
Quick note about Mars. At the current moment, he's not holding any weaponry.
All right. So, the plan is for Magnum and Mars to go to the house while the others go towards the bottom through the tunnels.
Sir.
All right. And then, are you trying to time it? Trying to time it so when you think they're in the house, or going through at the same time? What are you attempting? Like, what's your ideal here?
I feel like we should get there before them so that we're listening to what's going on as best as we can. Does anybody else have input?
No, I think that sounds about right.
That works. I don't know all of you guys' whole skill set, but aside from Big Man, I could make a connection with 4 others, and we can talk that way, mentally, for a little while.
Okay, pick your 4, and let's get to it.
Ahem.
Yeah, obviously going with the small one. You're awesome. Other big men. And do with the scarf. That's dope. Well, no, So, Lulu, Keen, Marlboro, and Azok. The only others who are here, who I'm not going into another room with.
That's true.
And how long does this last?
So I rolled my psionic energy die, which is D10. I rolled a 10, so 10 hours.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Excellent.
That's gonna be
Alright.
useful for when telepathic bond isn't long enough. Super cool,
That's true.
dude.
Yes.
That's true.
So in that moment, my eyes flash like a hot pink, and then so do the eyes of those who are now in my psychic whispers. Just for that one moment, and then back to normal. All right, let's go break into a house.
Okay.
Take these, and I will give you the gloves of thievery.
Yes. I have the magic item back.
Take back the
They're
good
kind of raggedy. I wouldn't wear this. Here you go.
Well, note the gloves of thievery do blend into whatever you're wearing.
Still
So if you
smell.
don't- Okay. Wow. Okay, that's a big number then. Okay. Cool.
I'll ask Lulu for one of those beads of haste.
Wait, what? A bead of haste?
She can make these little beads and put a spell into it.
Nilumia?
Oh,
Nilumia.
Nilumia.
Oh, Nilumia. Okay, I
I'm
was like,
sorry.
wait, I can? That's
check that
cool!
What, was that
That's
what is
it.
that ability? That's
I forgot what it's called, but I know
It's a spell storing thing for.
It'll
time
save her
wizard.
a turn having to cast it on somebody.
Oh,
Or just hold it
shit.
in a bead
And
already.
the ion of reserve or something like that.
No,
Yeah,
there's a
it's
thing
just an
that
ability.
Chrono just
Cast
can do
ability.
that lets you store a
cool.
spell, and then someone else can cast it.
Sweet.
Can someone quickly? Hang on, I'm looking at it. So
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
can recovery, chronal shift, temporal awareness, cantrip formulas, momentary stasis. No. Oh, arcane
Abeyance.
Abeyance. Sure. Well, let me just check if she has haste for you, Keen.
It's just to save her a turn too, and in the battle she won't have to cast haste on somebody. We'll have it in a bead already.
I don't think she has haste prepared today. She does not.
Does she have a dimension door?
She does have a dimension.
All right, let's take that and give it to.
Wait. I'm sorry. Yeah, she does. She does.
Give it to probably Lulu. Give it to the other team. That's not because I guess Nilumia's coming with us. So give them a dimension door
Yeah.
so that they have a way out in case.
Okay.
Even though it'll only be
Cool.
2. So
Keen, you're genius.
But yeah, it's just 2 of us.
Okay. So let me mark
I'll
that
hold on
space.
to it. I'll be taller.
Okay.
That's true. Because he can move faster than you can, technically.
The signal for me using the dimension door is you say, Magnum, use dimension door, and then that will tell me what to do, and I'll get you out.
very, very clear cut. I like that.
Yeah.
Could I also take this time to summon my familiar? Just so that I have him on our way here. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, I just had an idea. Can can I have my steed go with you guys? Is it big enough down there for a horse?
You have a steed?
You're what?
Oh, I've got a horse. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's the paladin spell. Okay.
And what-
Yeah,
what's he gonna-
sorry.
What is this horse gonna do down here? Because
I
last
can-
time we were down
I
here,
can communicate with the horse a mile away.
do you love your horse?
You can communicate with me, and I can communicate with
Okay,
them.
that's fine. It's fine.
We
I
don't
just want to
need a
use my
horse.
class features. It's not a big deal. No, I'm kidding. I don't really care. I don't really care. I just had the idea because I have a horse. I've never had a horse.
Yeah, having a horse as a character is tricky.
Yeah, it may not last with the party.
Correct.
Okay. All right. We get this jittery every time we go into something completely dangerous. I feel like it's always a thing.
Well, let's do it, guys.
Yeah.
We got a great plan. We've got an infiltrator to do all the hard work. I'll just keep my mouth shut as much as I can.
Yeah.
Real quick, can I get some actual names instead of big guy, other big guy, half orc, smalls, and scarf? And
Sure, I'm
Your Highness.
I'm Magnum Opus. Sorry about punching you in the face.
don't sweat it.
Marlboro.
Big guys, Marlboro. Cool. Keen.
Azok.
And smalls.
Lulu.
Lulu. Nice to meet you. I'm still going to refer to Nylumia as Your Highness.
Nylumia, we'll say just Nylumia. But, you know, it wouldn't hurt to say Your Highness once in a while.
Yeah.
And
All right.
I'm assuming
Hey,
that's in
recognize
fact something that Josh will probably recognize, but sorry, he's not here.
Faye recognizes Faye.
That's, yeah. Oh, I know.
And then I shift into Lulu. Like
Gotcha.
into the form of Lulu.
Don't worry, Lulu, you're prettier. All right.
I know.
I make the cheeks extra
Thanks,
rosy.
Dad.
On that rosy cheek, you can see where I hit him. That's why it's so rosy.
All right. So, how are you timing this? What's your plan to keep together?
There's telepathic communication.
Yeah,
So we
through
can
the
update each other.
telepathy that I split into Keen, Marlboro, Lulu, and Azok.
So I guess the
Okay.
question is, are we timing it? Are we waiting on your cue to tell us, or are we all going at the same time?
Dad, what do you think?
I think their journey will take longer than ours. We're knocking on a front door and eating tea and crumpets. They're fighting for
Eat-
their lives.
Eating tea, drinking crumpets. Got it.
Exactly. I think they should go first and tell us when they're ready. We don't have an appointment. We have a later this afternoon.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
do.
Okay.
And if they get held up, then that allows us to not go or to go and try to help them.
Correct.
Okay.
We have this up for 10 hours, so
All right. We'll see you.
Here we go.
So, you re-enter the Saxy Sax and begin to make your way down. Let's see. All of you have been through this before, so as you make it into kind of the first major throughway past where the directions you need to know to go by your map, you see that a few of the crystals from the large thing that did depict stars and constellations have begun to like repair themselves.
Keep giving an eye to Lulu. What did we learn last time?
I'll manifest my echo and kind of send it a little bit ahead of us.
Okay.
As we're walking through the sewer, timing with our arrival through the door, I want to start to power up the gauntlets when we get close enough.
Okay. So you move through. It seems there are different ways to go off of here, and all the ways that you don't want to go are caved in.
Oh.
Would any of our chalk marks still be there from the previous visit?
Yeah.
And so are they looking like it's the same way that we had gone previously?
Yeah.
Okay. And could I look for like tracks or anything that seems odd?
Sus check.
Yeah.
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 Go ahead and do a survival check.
Fuck yeah.
And if every single other
14.
like way to go other than the way we want to go is like covered in rubble, can Azog just kind of look at them and see if that was done by magical means or if they somehow were just done by themselves, which is bizarre if they were.
What, the ways that are blocked?
Yeah, like this just looks too much of a coincidence for them to just be every single other tunnel other than the way we went.
Looks like they were. I would tell you, it looks like they were caved in purposefully.
Mm-hmm. Does your
Didn't look
buddy
like it
Jim
happened
do
by
this?
himself.
Wait, what? What was the last thing? What did you say, Ross?
Just
Did Jim do this? Wherever that one dude's name was? I don't know.
you're asking.
I'm sorry. I'm asking Magnum Opus. I think he had. Didn't you have a run-in with Mind Flayers?
He's not down
here,
there.
or Jim?
I'm not down there.
That's
We're not
right.
there.
I'm sorry.
But can't
I'm
we
listening to it.
communicate telekinetically? Can you
Yeah.
ask Mars to ask?
Yeah, I would say we maintain like at least we have to be within a mile of each other to keep this up. So, I'll lean over to Big Man and say, "They're seeing crumbled tunnels. Do you think?" Oh, I gotta say, Jim.
Don't ask.
The Mind Flayer does nothing but kill. It wouldn't help us. It would kill us. All it wants is to kill. It's senseless and evil.
Okay, I'm asking if it collapsed in tunnels.
I'm saying that they don't do that. They kill. That's all they do. Why would it help?
So so Magnum's just saying that Jim, the Mind Flayer, would have just killed instead of collapsed tunnels. If that helps.
It does actually. All right.
All right.
What I'd ask.
Also, I got a 14 on my survival check. I don't know
Okay.
if that does anything.
I would say you see prints here, and against every one seems to be the footprints are blocky. Like on the heel seems to be 2 right angles, and then with a very nice equal diameter curve that comes up, like almost like somebody was approximating footprints, something heavy, almost like a large construct of some type seems to have done this, or a few of them.
Okay, I'll share that with you guys. I don't know about this.
No.
This is pretty suspicious. Do we? I mean, I guess we just keep trucking on, but like,
I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, we gotta stick to the plan here. If we don't get in there, they're just sitting ducks up there. We gotta keep going.
Okay. And it's dark down here, Matt?
Yes, it's completely dark down here.
Okay. Could I give us Eyes of Night?
Yeah.
All right.
And how much dark vision does that give us?
300 feet.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
300.
Nice. So I can see up to a total of 420 feet. So nothing's getting past me here.
I guess, yeah, we keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you proceed down further. And you see in the main hallway, from where you come out, where it turns right, and then to the red door. You see the red door has had a large lock put on it. As well as 3 large bars.
Shit.
I will pull a sledgehammer out of my bag and hand it to Marlboro. Please return this when you're done with it.
Sure.
We're hitting with sledgehammers now.
I look at it and I go, this is going to be really loud.
All right, Marvel, were you in the telepathic bond or no?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So as you all walk through, the telepathic bond stops.
Oh,
Shit.
I say out loud, oh, bing bong.
Are they okay? Is it Jim? Is the mind flayer attacking them?
I don't think so. I would have heard, it's Jim, we're dying.
True, you probably.
I would have. They're just gone.
What's going on? They're just gone?
It's gone. Hey, hello? Hello? Nope, they're gone.
They've entered the house. When you walk through, the magic dispels.
Then let's get
Yeah.
to the house.
This would dispel any moats that were saved.
I have the moat, but
Okay.
Nilomania gave
She
it to
doesn't,
me.
she doesn't need to be
She
concentrating on.
doesn't need to be concentrating on it.
No.
So any spell effects that anybody had are gone.
So dark vision's gone. That extra dark vision's gone, but I think
But
most of us can still see.
Bond is a bad voice.
What?
Oh, you're blind? Okay.
I'm blind out here.
All right.
Yes.
Hold on. If we can get close, like if we can get close enough to her right at the door, Nilumia will attempt a Misty Step to get to the other side, if she can see to the other side.
Okay, so
Unless the spell magic just negates that completely. Which,
doesn't negate it. So all this did was end effects as they come through.
Mhm.
It just
So
spells
can
effects
we can
as you
start
walk through.
new
Not
You
ones?
can
an
start new
anti-magic
effects.
spell.
You still
Oh,
have
okay.
magic.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Now, it's just that you know that it sets off. Oh, I know people are using magic over here,
Yeah.
right?
I
mean,
but they also already know you're here, so
Right.
this has happened.
Yeah.
How are we gonna get everybody over there?
I'm going to pray.
Hang on.
It is another day, right?
It is. It is.
All right, I'm gonna pray. So, like, verbatim, the lore says, okay, that she creates shadows to protect the trysts of lovers
Mhm.
with shadows, right? So, even though none of us are lovers, I do love this party. So,
Yeah.
Lulu is going to start praying just like silently. And as she does this, her regular form kind of drops and she like goes into her astral form, and she is praying to herself, asking for some sort of divine intervention for us to either pass with her help here, because again, we're trying to be deceptive, and I know that we're not lovers, but I have love for everyone that is here. So if you could help us in any way, that would be lovely.
Lovely. Yeah, make your roll.
Come on, baby. 33.
So close.
God damn it.
Okay.
Next
Well,
time,
we
just
can-
roll a d10.
I think
Wait, can I roll a d10?
no.
Only if you
so-
roll
so-
two.
so-
Let's see. We Charlie and just breaking down this door. Lumia is gonna use 3 charges of her staff of Dunamancy to cast Pulse Wave. And then just like break just like in a 30-foot cone, just send a bunch of force energy to maybe break this door down, locks and everything on there.
Mars, are you and me heading to the house?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I thought so too.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, because you wanted to kind of get there a little after, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, before they all get murdered.
Moited.
Before they get murdered after they're in, was what I was
yeah,
understanding.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Before the murder, but after the entry.
But I can't control that. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's right. That's right.
so set out pulse wave in a 30-foot cone.
Yes.
So 3rd level spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So you're dealing damage here. Go ahead and roll the force damage.
Okay. Yikes. Okay. 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's only 15 force. I rolled a lot of ones.
Force, Okay. So, first things first. Those of you down there, please roll initiative.
Inspiration.
Wow.
All right.
Holy
Nylumia. Oh wow, Nylumia has.
I rolled okay, I have a question. With my inspiration, I rolled a nat 1, but I have that halfling luck thing that I can re-roll it. So can I re-roll that even though I use the inspiration? I can? Okay. Everybody's nodding, so
Nylumia got a dirty 19.
wow.
Azok got. Oh, I shouldn't use dice. I should use D&D Beyond like Matt wants me to. Oh, a
She
natural 1 for
secretly
2.
rolled it.
For 2.
Oh,
I roll a lot more nat 20s when I use physical
All right.
dice.
What did Nylumia get?
19.
19. Okay. Gonna have to make you guys do the salt test on some of these dice. Just kidding.
Mhm.
All right, so yeah, we got Lulu at 6, Azak at 2, Marlboro at 9, Nailumi at 19, Keen at 9.
Oh, mine should be changed to 12.
Yep.
Because
That's why I call it out. Yep.
Oh, I thought you said 6. Lulu
did.
6.
I did. I was saying that's why I call it out because
Oh,
sometimes it doesn't.
okay.
Sometimes it messes up. That way we are good. All right.
Oh, hold on. Nailumi is with us, so can she use her cloak to make us all reroll our initiatives? Because I think we all rolled like 6, 6, 2, 9.
She gets it once, right?
She gets it once.
She gets it once.
And this is where it
I mean,
counts.
those were all low rolls.
It's up to you.
Yes.
6, 6, 2, and a 9. And somebody got
No.
14 or something like that.
Raise your hand if you vote yes.
I'm not there.
Hang
You
on,
guys-
Okay. Just stop. Ross is controlling
Yeah.
Nailumia.
Oh,
Ross will
true.
make the decision for Nailumia.
I need to see this. I'm gonna wait until we actually get to the. Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
We're gonna wait on that.
He raised his eyebrows.
We're gonna wait on that.
That's true. You have like no eye expression.
Yeah,
I was like-
that is hard to read.
The GM's playing poker with us guys.
Gotta get that green visor.
Oh, yeah. All right.
All right. So in that case. All right, so you said that. Let's resolve this real quick. Let's see. What's Naomi's spell save there? Oh, never mind. Definitely beat it. So
Yeah.
7. Okay. So that goes out, poof, and the door like moves flesh, like a jaw opens in its center.
Oh. Oh. What?
Mimic door.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And
I knew that was coming.
It took damage.
it did. And yeah, as a moment, it kind of sprays this acidic mist down the hall, encompassing all of you. I need all to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sweet.
I'm
let me
like doing card tricks for Magnum as we're going. Like
11.
fine.
I'm sharing my paladin aura with you, Mars, just letting you know how useful it is.
Is this disease or is this gonna be a disease and or poison?
No.
No. Okay. So straight roll for.
Is this
Yeah.
frighten?
Nope.
That's 7 for Nilumia, and for Azok. Dexterity
Yeah.
11.
Did anybody hit 14 or higher?
21.
Okay. So Keen, just Keen, gets you're gonna get 16 acid damage. Everybody else, you're taking 33 acid,
Let me.
and you are blinded. As it
33 acid.
burns your eyes into your eyeballs. Keen, you see everyone's skin puffing, their eyes now just large, bloodshot over.
Lulu's gonna be screaming her head off, like that high-pitched girl
God.
scream that makes your ears ring.
What? Oh, that's right. You can't see this because Keen doesn't have dark vision.
I'm blind.
You just see his birds.
I'm also
Thank
blind.
you.
So we're all good. We're all blind.
All blind. Nailumia's turn.
Okay. This isn't something that she could take an action to get off of her face to not be
No.
blinded. No. Okay. Let me look at her spells real quick because if I can pull off anything that doesn't need sight, which is not a lot to do. Da, 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 da. God. Figure, invisibility, cover spell. Oh my bad. How far away? Oh, we're close as fuck. Cool.
Mimic door.
She'll make a
Hell
range.
yeah.
Yeah, she'll use Ray of Frost from the Wand of Winter. That's at disadvantage because she's blinded.
Yep.
That's pretty solid, actually. 21.
21.
Yeah.
I think that's something right. That's good. That hits.
Yeah. So 2d8 frost damage. Yeah, so that's 7 points of frost damage, and his speed is reduced by 10 feet. It's a door.
Okay. Very good. It's now its turn because that was just a reaction to being hit by the pulse now, and that'll take its actual turn. Okay. So now. So the end of. Actually, I'm going to check something. Okay, so at the end of Nylumia's turn, she's no longer blinded.
Okay.
It's going to go ahead and do an attack. So, oh my gosh. Sorry. Here we go. So, part of the door kind of liquefies out, and it almost like a tentacle goes out towards Lulu. For 14 to hit.
No.
Does not hit. And then another one is going to go out towards. Yeah, it's going to go ahead and try to get Nylumia here.
Oh boy.
For 18 to hit.
I'm gonna say that hits regardless because her mage armor is probably gone by now. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be 14 bludgeoning damage, and she is restrained and grappled
Okay.
as it sticks, and then the mouth opens wide for a bite.
Ah.
Ooh, awful. A natural 1 and a natural 2 with advantage.
Yeah,
So
get outta
that's
here with
10. So
Get outta here
Miss
with
and Lulu, it's your turn.
Okay. So I am going. Okay, now I need clarity. So, Channel Divinity, Twilight Sanctuary. If I cast that now and it's up on us, it doesn't say how long it lasts. So, do I just have it up until whenever?
It should. I think it says a minute, right?
No, it doesn't.
Not even on
say
the.
anything. 30
Double
foot
check.
radius. Oh, I see it now. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Okay, never mind. Because I was a bit confused with that.
So
Okay,
it lasts
well,
a
I'll just
minute,
do it
but the
now.
temporary HP you grant
Lasts
lasts into the
however.
long rest. Yeah.
Okay, and does that count as casting a spell? So I wouldn't be able to bonus action heal.
No, it's not a spell.
Okay,
ability.
cool.
Yeah,
So then
that's-
I will Twilight Sanctuary us.
Mhm.
So I will, raise my shield into the air, and I will give myself 13, and then I will remind people to pick up their 13 at the end of their turn.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to bonus action, healing word at 2nd level. Myself. Wait, what? I rolled a 2. What is this? I don't. What? It did weird things. Why did it not show up? I don't know. I'm gonna heal myself, and I'll figure out the numbers after, so someone else can take their turn.
Okay.
In that case, Keen, it's your turn.
Light the scythe on fire. I imagine I'm decked out right now. I got the gauntlets to go through because I feel like the time I would have set them off was when we were about to attack a door that would have let us know.
Yeah, you said you powered up your gauntlets.
Okay, so actually then I won't even light the scythe up. What I'm gonna do is run straight at the door and give it a good old punch.
Okay, so
With
you
the
blind
gauntlets.
to attack with disadvantage.
That's a disadvantage. Oh, still good. 23.
That hits.
And 3 of these. For 1, 3, 6. So 10 plus 3, so 13 damage.
Okay. Absolutely. You feel it hit this. You're not hitting the door. You're hitting flesh.
I fucking swing again. The
All
other
right.
hand comes around, hits the same door. For 16.
Okay, 17 hits.
Oh, 2 6s. Let's go. 6, 12, 15, 18.
Nice.
18 with the second gauntlet punch.
Very good.
And I'll bonus action shift into the wolf.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Woof. Marlboro.
Let's see. I will bonus action rage. Move up to where I think the door is.
Okay.
And I will go frenzy and attack. So that'd just be a straight row, right? If I'm blinded.
Yes.
27.
27 hits.
Ooh, 6 and a 1. I'll re-roll the 1. Hang on. So 4, 13. 15 plus 5. 20 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
And I'll attack again. Uh, 16 to hit.
That hits.
And that's going to be 19 points of slashing damage.
Damn.
All right.
And
Anything else?
nope, I'll hold right there.
All right. Azak.
Okay. Dude's taking some damage, so let me just double check what I got going on. All right. I'm going to invoke death and life upon this thing. And at how far am I from this door? 10 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I will in a 10-foot sphere around me and the door use Wither and Bloom. I need to make a Constitution saving throw on the door.
Okay. It's not a point you can see, is it?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Each creature of your choice in that area must make a Constitution saving throw.
But an area, it's not an area that you can see. It
Does not specify that.
just says in a 10-foot space.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So it's con, you said?
Yep.
16.
It fails. It takes the 3d6 at third level.
Nice.
So roll that. Come on, don't crap on me now. So that's 7 points on that one, necrotic damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to, as a second part of that spell, take a hit point from my hit dice and recover that much health.
Okay.
So that's
Very
4 more
good.
back to me.
right, then it's Nylumia.
Okay. Lumia. Oh wow, that's actually pretty convenient that we're in this deck with each other. She can see, so she's going to spend 3 more slots on that Staff of Judimancy to do. Oh, you know what? No, that is way. Nope. I can't do that without getting everybody in there. Sorry, guys. Let's just do Mind Sliver as the cantrip.
Okay.
Intelligence saving throw of 17.
Got it. 13.
Okay, it takes 3d6 psychic damage. 11 points of psychic.
All right.
That is action. Let me just check her bonus actions real quick. Bonuses. Wow. Nope. Nothing else. That's gonna be it.
Okay.
Take the 13 temp hit points, please.
Thank you for reminding me.
All right. Again, no one is blind anymore, except unless you can't see in the dark. And Naomi's still restrained. So they're going to go ahead and take the bite on Illumia.
Gotcha.
For 19.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, that's 18 piercing damage and 2 acid damage.
Okay.
That's going to do. Part of it reaches out to grab Lulu for a dirty 20.
It hit me for a dirty 20, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, I take that. That's my AC.
Okay. It's 15 bludgeoning damage. It's not like it knocks into you and then it just like sticks on your bottom of your chin down to your pelvis, and then another one of it goes towards Keen, trying to grab Keen for 27.
Lulu is like screaming and freaking out right now because she is not able to see what is happening.
then-
Was that a roll to hit? Naomi's gonna silvery barbs that hit on Keen.
Okay.
Nice.
Changes 27 to 10.
There we go.
Yes. I'll take
Oh,
that
okay.
sign line.
Miss. Perfect. And then that's its turn. Lulu.
Wait, Marlboro will take a reaction to use Sentinel and take a swing at the door.
Absolutely.
18 to hit.
That hits.
18 points of slashing damage.
Jeez. Whew. Here, things almost like dripping out. Its guts almost falling out. You hear them. And then Lulu.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to use mass healing word because everybody's kind of effed up right now, except for Keen, I guess. Okay. So mass healing word, and this is up to 6, so that's all of us, right?
Yeah.
6 healing.
Okay.
It all counts.
And I will take my 13 temp hit points back. It almost put in 130. And let's see here. I still can't see. I'm still like blind, right?
You're not blinded unless you don't have dark vision.
Okay. I do have base dark vision, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
That's all I'm gonna do then.
Okay. Sounds good. And then Keen.
Keen will take a bite out of his shoulder. He'll rub both his gauntlets in it and it'll light him on fire.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And he will punch.
Okay.
Not good though. Not good. 12.
12. Nothing.
Floppy. I didn't straight arm it. That's all it was. Just floppy precision. Oh, good God. All right, so I just floppy, wet and
Yeah, it's like going off the edges. It's hard because like you feel like you hit, but it also like caves in. So like by the time you run out of arm length, there's nothing more to hit. It's just like molding around your fist because you're stuck to it. Because you do have disadvantage. No, because it didn't hit you. Never mind. But it just seems to move around.
That's my turn.
Okay, Marlboro.
Who's up there at the door with me? Just Keen?
Keen and Ezok.
Where's Nylumia?
Right behind us all.
Oh, okay. All right. So I will. Just take my. You know what? I will switch places with my Echo and put my Echo where I am as my bonus action.
Okay.
And Frenzy attack.
Yeah.
And Great Weapon Master. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
All right, so let's see here. What is this? 30 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I'll do it again.
And
Yep.
with that, you feel this thing lose its adhesion, and it kind of topples over and changes to this about 10-foot large mass of eyes and teeth and different pseudopods.
Can I take a sample?
Is it still moving?
So this is what happens. This green mist rises out of it, and it moves like in this strange mode, almost like it scans everybody very quick, and it's going to unleash its held action.
Ooh.
Oh.
And immediately the whole area is now in a fog of green. And Marlboro, now this is the blind condition because it is heavily obscured.
So it's on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Prone?
Not the little cloud.
Okay. Oh, so it's not a creature anymore? It's just a mist?
It looks like there's this living mist that just made a big mist. The thing around it is dead.
Okay. I'll try to hit it.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Let's see. 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's all I'll do right now. That's it. I'll hold up. You know what? Yeah, that's it. That's all I do.
Okay. Azok, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Absolutely. Oh hell yeah. 22.
22. Okay. This gas begins to bubble your skin. It makes your skin sort of pull away from itself. That's going to be half of 17, so 8 poison damage.
1 second. I think I have my armor makes me resistant to poison.
Then you go to 4.
4. Hell yes.
And it's your turn.
Yeah. Feeling that my skin was starting to bubble right there. I'm gonna try my best to. I'm blinded, so I can't. I gotta double check.
The
this
blind
stuff.
condition is gone,
Blind's gone.
but it made a 40-foot sphere of this
Okay.
fog, so you'd have to get pretty far away from it.
There's no. It's just fog. There's no like a physical presence or a target that I can hit. But I saw Marlboro.
No,
hit
there's a target that you see a condensed version of it.
Okay.
Though
Gotcha.
it would be like you saw that happen before this happened again,
Mhm.
but it is heavily obscured, so there's a disadvantage.
Right, but I'm gonna then use I'm gonna cast the cantrip create bonfire on it, so it needs to make a dex save of 17.
Okay. 21.
Nice. Let's see. Since it's only a cantrip, will it take half damage or no?
Probably not. So
Yeah.
you see this thing just kind of moves in this cloud formation back.
Awesome. And I'm gonna let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna move to Nylumia and then give her a healing word. Give it to her at 4th level.
Okay.
That's gonna be my turn. So, wow. I'll roll it here because I don't have the dice on me.
Re-up your 13 and make sure you give Nylumia 13. Or you can't edit the sheet, but
I have
down.
it all written down. I got you.
yeah.
All right. So Nylumia makes her con save. So Nylumia's turn. She does her con
Yeah,
save,
sorry.
please.
Con save. Yeah, I was just writing down her hit points. Con save for Nylumia. She rolled the same thing as me. That's a 21.
Okay. So that's 10 half to 5 poison damage. And go ahead.
She's resistant to it as well.
Reborn have resistance.
Two. That is awesome. All right. Cool. Then she's going to. Oh wow, a lot of spells, for me to look at here. Firebolt. At it. Straight roll. Dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, 3d10 damage. Ooh.
Nice.
11 points of fire.
Okay.
Just gonna do that, and just take her movement to go right behind Azok.
Okay. No, she was right there. No, okay, that's fine. Go ahead and then this is going to strike out against Keen then.
Here.
So it kind of moves out and whoop, strikes with like burning green for a dirty 20.
Yeah, can I see this thing?
You're blinded because you can't see in the dark.
Oh, that's right.
You didn't light your fire thing up.
Oh, my gauntlets are on fire.
Didn't we have the bonfire that Ross put up?
That's just a cantrip. I don't know if it stays there.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Okay, I didn't know you lit your gloves on fire.
Yeah.
So
That's
so you can kind of see it.
I just wanted to do so. You see my bow start to spin, the colors of my eyes start to spin, and all silvery barbs.
Whoa.
Ooh. Good. That's higher.
Oh shit.
That hurts. All right. It hits.
That's a 23. That's going to be 26 poison damage.
6.
Shit, man. How you looking?
All right, because that 13 temp,
Yeah, 13 temp.
and then I get it right back.
Eats that. It eats a lot of this damage.
Yeah, bro.
Damage mitigation from Twilight Clerics. All right. Lulu, make a con save at the start of your turn, please.
No. 10.
Okay. From that, you're going to go ahead and take 22 poison damage.
Jesus. Okay. 22, you said?
Mm-hmm.
God damn. All right.
That's your turn.
So stupid question. I have the ability to use lesser restoration, but like we're in a poison cloud, so if I use it to cure my poison, it's not gonna matter because we're in a cloud.
Right. You're also not
Okay.
poisoned.
Oh, okay. It's just
It's just asserting
a
you.
thing happening. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I will slam my staff onto the ground and toll the dead on this mist,
Okay.
of which I can apparently see.
That's a 3.
17 is my save. Okay, so bam. Is the target missing any of its hit points?
Yep.
Roll. 12 necrotic.
Okay. You rolled the proper. How many dice did you roll?
It rolled 3.
Perfect.
3d12s? Yeah.
Cool.
Or I don't know if it rolled 3d12s, did it? Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Cool. I just wouldn't double check. Not some.
Yeah, I used the extension. It's kind of weird.
Double checking. Cool.
And then as a bonus action, that was a spell. Can I swing my staff through the air of this mist to hit it?
Can you bonus action attack?
That
was an action till the
bonus
dead-
action. Oh, never mind. It's the spiritual weapon thing that always throws me off. My bad. Never
Wait.
mind.
Okay.
All right. In that case, Keen, start your turn. Please make a Constitution save.
Saves. 10.
10. That's going to be 19 poison. It's your turn.
Shit. Seeing this mist, I am going to run up and swing at it like everyone else
Yeah.
with the Ganies.
We're fighting air.
Am I still rolling at disadvantage? That's pretty trash either way.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so it is the 16 to hit.
That hits.
And why is he rolling at disadvantage? Because the dark vision?
Because I'm a human. Yep.
Yeah.
Is that even though I radiate like dim light?
It got dropped though because
No, that's right. Sorry. I didn't realize that. That'll go ahead and be a straight roll because there is dim light around her.
Okay, okay.
Because of Twilight. aura.
Sorry.
Nice.
I forget about that.
20 bludgeoning for the first punch
Okay.
and Does 11 hit?
No.
Second one goes wide. I'm punching air here. You gotta cut me a break.
We're fighting humidity.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I
Fighting
got it. It's
ozone.
swirling around. It's hard to find. It's like in the midst of this mist, there's just a thicker part that you're trying to see and disperses and comes back. Anything else?
Nope, I think that's it.
Okay. Then Marlboro, Constitution save, please.
15
15 will fail. That would be 24 poison damage.
halved.
Oh, wow.
Because bear?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And can I move up? Can I move myself up next to the Echo that and be in a flanking position versus Keen?
Yeah.
All right. And I'll do Great Weapon Master. 22 to hit.
That hits.
I'll re-roll the 2, so let's see, that'd be a 12, 14 plus 1, 15, 25 points of slashing damage.
How do you want to kill it?
Yeah.
I'll just kind of rush up. The poison's burning, and I just take the greatsword, two-handed over my head, and just drive it right down through the mist.
Absolutely. And you see it. Your damage, it almost crystallizes and then shatters. And the big mist that's 40 feet wide just fades. And I would say Nailumia would know here, because I'm sure they would do the checks.
Mhm.
This seemed to be a living spell.
Spell. We got living spells down here, people. I've never heard of that.
We should have thrown down one of our magic rocks. I thought about it, but I felt like saving it as well.
Lokash did give his back.
Oh.
Okay.
Does that leave the opening where the living spell door was?
You see where the door has come off. Behind this is now kind of the regular door that you saw before.
Okay. Just to throw it out there, Lumia is a little worse for wear. Let me check if I can spare you the healing by giving her some.
Who's the most hurt person here? Is it Nylumia?
She's at 48 and 11 temp
48 out of what?
out of 78.
I'll give Nylumia the potion of superior healing.
Okay.
You can roll that.
Well, how much dice?
It's 8d8 plus 8.
8. Okay.
I thought it
I
would
could
be
also prayer us because I'm going to assume that it's going to take them a while to get to the house, right?
Not d8, d4. I'm sorry.
Or something like that.
Check.
Because I know prayer of healing's 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, Punt, you tell me what you want to do.
With that, what do you guys think? Like, while they're entering the house and doing their formalities, I would be doing prayer of healing down here.
That's
at
that's
this
to assume
entrance?
that whoever's in the house that knows what's happening here because of the wards
That's
has
true.
sent people down here already.
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah, don't worry.
I'll wait.
I'll cover the healing.
Yeah, I'm holding my
hopefully.
6th level spell slot for big heals.
Great. Doing the same.
Once Nylumia drinks that potion, I'll take it back and I'll call for another superior healing potion.
Mm-hmm.
Potion from the day before can last for 24 hours, and
Yep.
it resets at dawn. So
Yep. I knew what you were doing last night. You doing? I was like, oh, good man.
8d4 plus 8. Just double checking on that. Really quickly. Illumia is going to get 25 plus 8. Holy crap, thank you.
Marlboro's going to use the Dark Blessing on his Asheron Blade to gain the 1d4 plus 4 on his health.
Okay. All right.
I am doing
Oh.
card tricks.
8 points.
Oh, shit.
I was going to bless us. Can I do that while we're down here?
It's
It only lasts
Yeah.
a minute. Though.
less a minute though.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought it would last longer. Whack.
Azok will go and try the door.
Okay.
Wait,
Wait.
I took see invisibility. Should I use it
How long does that
before
last?
you try and open the door?
Yeah.
It lasts
right
for
ahead.
an hour.
That's your spell slot, man.
I'm scared. Okay, I'll use it. Oh, where are you?
I think it's
See
like-
invisibility. I
Second level.
will use that, I suppose.
Okay. Turn it on. Eyes glow. And you see around the doorknob that there are these needles. And they have this kind of glowing liquids, green, red, and blue, all in, seeming ready as someone just to stick themselves and it would trigger and inject them.
Nicely done, Lou.
Whoa. Yo, you just saved my ass.
Way to go, kiddo.
Uh-huh.
All right, so mid going in, mid action to grab the doorknob.
There's some bullshit on there, my guy.
So there is. Okay.
It's like spiky. I don't know, and I'll just describe what it's looking like to you guys.
Okay.
Do you think it's? I mean, if it's invisible, it's obviously magical, right?
Yes, it is.
Or-
Nylumia, you save this. I'm gonna dispel it at 4th level.
Okay. Let's see. So yeah, so you go, whoom, and you see all this row of syringes ready to leach out upon the door being disturbed.
It looks like it's working. Does it work all the way?
The what?
I'm just.
Are they
Yeah,
still
yeah.
there?
Yeah,
Or
they're
did
there.
it?
He just
Okay.
spelled they're there. So he just spelled the invisibility, but they're
Oh.
functional machines.
Oh. the
Okay,
machine-
okay. Hey, Marlboro, do you still have that sledgehammer I gave you?
I do. You want me to smash the door in?
I mean, you could smash the door handle
Sure.
so that we don't have to touch these things. Unless someone else wants to try.
I will smash the door. The whatever those are.
All right.
Handle.
With what?
The sledgehammer. I don't have a sledgehammer on my inventory, so I don't know what to.
All
hold
I
on.
know is that
It's a
it says
plus
that it
3
weighs 10
Warhammer,
pounds.
actually.
Yeah, I got you.
All it says is it's a two-handed, iron-headed hammer, good for smashing open treasure chests, and it weighs 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Hmm. What we
Okay,
call
choose
that?
that.
Like a D6
Yeah,
or
that's fine.
D8.
I'll just use my great sword. Can't I
Okay.
just crush down on it?
That's fine.
Okay.
Brings down. So I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guidance.
No.
No.
23.
Okay. So as you break these, they combine, and there's like this explosion of fire. And you move its 5 fire because you back out of the way. 11 half to 5, and you get that all of this was going to make a combustion within someone.
Ah, gotcha.
Whoa.
Okay.
Would have been much more damage dice. This
That
was
is evil. What are we facing here?
Bad guys.
These are really aberrants, fiends, injection traps, Bengals.
It's not Bengals, but think about it. Okay. Or Creed. You're right,
Yeah.
Mike. Creed.
We walk in, like you guys get in the house, and there's Creed just sitting on a skull, like a
Yeah.
throne made of skulls.
Oh wow, that's a bad right there.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Did it? So I was able to clear them off the
Yeah.
door handle.
It's all cleared, and I mean, you basically now kind of open it up. And you
Bless!
see,
Just kidding, sorry.
kind of a beautifully adorned room. There's beautiful tapestries, furniture that is pristine, polished wood, with what looks like bits of gold and platinum worked into the wood as like pins holding things together. There's sitting tables. There seems to be various alcoholic beverages. Place that where you think you get water, and in the center, kind of where you'd think the host would sit, is a throne of bones and skulls.
Aiden, you fucking called it.
That's what I was joking. It's Creed.
He's there. Oh.
Oh wow.
Oh fuck.
I'm immediately second guessing everything now, because if the magic is real, then they should be on their way. So I don't know what's taking them so long.
So up top, once the connection broke, what went on with all of you?
Well,
I think we headed to our tea and crumpet appointment.
yeah. When the connection broke, there was the bing bong moment, and then we kept walking. Magnum, you see Mars just fiddle with literally nothing on one of his fingers as we approach the house. Still disguised as Lulu. And when we get there, I just... No, I don't stand. I stand, like, in front of you, chest out. Just power stance. Try to be the most Lulu I can with the 5 minutes I've known her.
You got it. So you are greeted at the door, your credentials shown, and you are shown in. And you two walk into a city room with amazing velvets, blue carpet that seems to stretch from wall to wall. And you see Salazar. Glad all of you could come. The two of you, greetings. I'm sure your transaction went well. Sit. I'll have some tea. What's your favorite?
Magnum names a tea that's not particularly fancy. I don't know my teas well enough to say it out loud.
Earl Grey.
Earl Grey hot. Um, quite right. Sometimes the poor are good for their simplicity, if nothing else. So, brings out this tea. You can see there's a different tea brought out for them, and it smells almost of roses. As I sip. So tell me, Magnum,
Yes.
how did you and your daughter here come to this place? To be owners of such a unique coffee shop?
Well, I mean, I'm sure you can tell by the look of me, I'm quite handy in a battle, and I came into some money through some well-placed matches in some fighting pits, and wanted a safer investment for my daughter to be able to grow the money over time. She's actually quite the businesswoman. I let her handle most of this kind of affairs. I tend just to be the walking wallet, so to speak.
How absolutely shiny. I love it. I love it indeed. So, what plans do you have for your new acquisition?
Thinking of gearing away from coffee, going more towards tea.
Interesting. Now, listen, you are free to do what you want. We do have a tea house in our group, you could say. And we like to support one another, so I could introduce the two of you. Believe me, you may sell tea. We're not here to prevent anyone from doing what they want with their property, believe me. However, we do find it useful to know not to flood a market, so to speak. And should you wish to join our little group, I'm sure part of their clientele could be passed on. Shouldn't be too worrisome for them. I think they're busy anyway. They can't even serve everyone they want to every time, especially with labor shortages and whatnot. No good people, anyway, to hire. So, we could probably do that. No. How does that sound?
Well, I mean, I don't mean to speak for you, Lulu, but this wouldn't be anything illegal, like some price-fixing scheme that would be unethical or anything like that.
I'm not sure where you come from. But nothing that we are doing I've ever heard of being unethical or illegal. I'd say, Marge, you know, like what he just said is definitely not a law in the Clovis Concord.
Okay.
That's definitely not a thing.
Magnum's way outside his domain of expertise.
Well, funny thing you say about the lack of labor and like good people. On our way into the city, we honestly, it's a fucking sight. There was all those people outside the city.
Oh, indeed. Unfortunate. There was, well, I'm sure you've heard of the incident north in Zadash. They all came here, and some were early ones were acclimated in, of course. But soon, you have to preserve one's own culture. You can't just let it be overrun. And can we say that travel other places were heavily discouraged to them? So we had to take it upon ourselves to say just make sure that we make sure that things stay as they should be, that the tourist dollars come in, that the right people are able to find what they need. And certainly, we hope and do our best to represent a better solution for those on the outside. But working on the in, the constant in and out of that type of person doesn't help the people who come here to forget about their dreary lives in the northern cold to feel any better about themselves. So it's best not to have them around. No, we, as part of our group, employ those mostly who own property here, or family does, even rent. Any that contribute to the overall. You contribute here, you are employed, and you get contributed back to. It's a great agreement, and it has worked for centuries. The old wind, the old breeze, you could say, that has always blown will keep on blowing. Not this new stuff from Zadash.
We should start a charity organization to at least to help in some way. I mean, that would be the least we could do.
Maybe just throwing it out there. Back on the whole not finding good workers in the city, or not finding enough. Maybe there could be a thought of an idea to hire those outside the city, but still not move them into the city. Keep them out, but let them work in the city.
See, it's that transitory. Listen, I think that is a great thought. One that many of us actually tried in the early days. I must say, we were quite magnanimous, with all due humility, of course. And we found that it just brought an element that is not worthy of the name of Nicodranas. Not worthy of our view, not worthy of our here. Now, as far as charity, I think that if we would set up something that would see them successfully integrated across the Concord, political movements that way, we'd be very interested. None of us like them there. We don't wish to see suffering, nor do we wish to smell them, frankly. It's awful. But I think that would be a worthy thing, should you wish to move that. I'm sure some of our members would love to hear plans of relocating them other places. Successfully, of course.
Right.
Can I make a quick insight check on this guy? Natural 20 for 26.
Okay. See this guy? He definitely cares about himself. He cares about his profits. But he's so classist that anyone that he feels has enough to buy a business, he's not going to enforce his will on besides what he believes are the very pillars of what's right. His pillars of what's right are essentially that the refugees do not work in the city, do not ever come into the city. He's definitively against anything that would help them do that. He just feels like that's an evil in his sight. But he's not evil in the sense beyond that. In the sense beyond that, he would love to see them live lives just elsewhere. He's kind of this guy who you'd think that even the ones that got in early, he doesn't have anything against. It's the people outside, the idea that so many people would be a strain on what he feels like the standard of living is here. And he's demonized the group, obviously. He's a bastard. But he has this different morality. But it's not necessarily evil in the sense that he wouldn't want to kill them. And like when he says you'd be able to do a charity, he totally means it. And he'd be okay with that. So kind of like corrupt, you could say.
So is the rest of the Concord.
Certainly misguided. Yeah, but not just like people need to die, I guess you could say.
Okay. I mean, yeah, if we could iron out Kingston, this charity. Daddy got anything else to say?
Can I use your restroom real quick?
Indeed. And he snaps, and you actually see the large person who was with him before go, yes, Goth. Please escort him to escort them to the honored guest restrooms, please. And follow.
So I'm gonna follow Lulu. Are you coming? I mean, Aiden, Mars.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Both of you go?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Quite the family relationship.
Tiny.
Well, I mean,
got a small yard.
Okay.
Yeah. I had a lot of tea today.
All right. This large figure leads you down a hallway, and there is opens the door to a completely marbled room. Restroom. Looks like there's some type of water pressure shower that exists.
Wow.
Sinks. Even the equivalent of a bidet on the toilets. So, I mean, what do you want to do?
So, I'll go in first and break the toilet. I'm gonna try to not like I don't want to make any noise, but I want to create a problem. Maybe clog it or something with some paper that's around, and then gonna come and get this guy. Like, there's this is embarrassing for me and honestly for your homeowner, but there's a problem with the facilities. Can you come and help?
Let me see. Comes in.
And I'm going to give Lulu a wink, or I guess Mars a wink, as I go in behind him.
I slip in as well.
And I'm going to kind of stop as you slip in and pull the door closed.
Okay. Doesn't notice. He's like, what's this going? Kind of sticks his hand in there, starts grabbing the toilet, like the papers and wipes. And she's going to unplug it pretty quickly here. What do you want to do? He's technically prone.
Technically prone. You have better odds on him than I do. He's prone.
I'm backed by the door. I'm allowing you to have your moment.
Oh. Well, I'll come up behind him then.
I don't have a weapon, I don't think, drawn and handy. I've just been drinking tea, my friend. I'm not walking around with my spear and shield.
Yeah, I assume you did not. Yeah, so I would say this: all weaponry would be checked at the door. I kind of.
Yeah.
I think we were there, so I didn't really say
that's where
anything.
I'm at in my head, which is why I'm back by the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I commonly don't carry weapon around me in
Yeah, I
general.
knew that. So.
But I sneak up behind them. They don't usually look like this, but you see, as I creep up, the veins in my wrists just glow a little bit pink as translucent pink daggers just appear in my hands and just drive both of them down into this dude's back.
All right, roll with advantage.
So that's 25.
That
Hit.
hits.
Okay,
That's
so
sneak attack.
yeah, so I'll remember that. 7 plus 66. Oh fuck, that was shit. Mostly ones and twos. Damn, that was absolute hell. Only 15 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Let's hope he's a commoner.
And bonus action, since I threw 2 down, I get a bonus action dagger. And still prone. Yeah, that also hits with the natural 18.
Okay.
So, so I say before 15 plus 8. So that's going to be 23 in total points of psychic damage.
Okay. Vandy goes, "Oh!" And he takes his hand out and pushes up. And he grows 2 times his size. As you see this large rune on their chest.
Yeah, you didn't tell me about this, man.
Yeah, I thought you could take him, Mars. I thought you could take him.
We're end there for tonight.
Oh my god.
Yes. Cool.
I hope you guys in the tunnels can get up to us real quick.
I'm gonna be just running and throwing.
Oh, unarmed rune knight fighting here.
Wow.
Oh.
So it's gonna be a very long game of tag. You're it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
I mean, he's got a little bit of a nosebleed going on right now, so
He does.
there you
Good.
go.
Hey, those don't leave any wounds.
They do not. They don't.
Awesome.
I want to see Magnum have to figure out if he has to get some type of
I got
plunger
a-
to smite
I got a
with.
giant
You ripped the sink out of the wall.
Gotta
And
make
you
an
slide with
improvised
an
melee.
improvised weapon?
Yeah.
Well, I like
You have to get a melee weapon somehow.
plunger.
Right in the
Shit.
face.
I'll take that. I'll take that distraction, guys. That's great.
It's a thing. Yeah.
I love it. All right, so those of you watching, we're ending there for tonight, and we'll see what moves on. The raid on the house has begun. We'll see from the different sides what happens. Good night, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.